Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Deku had Red Dragon Emperor Quirk Part 1. If you guys enjoy this what if and want to see Part 2, comment down below and let me know before I start. Please do support for more awesome content and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also share this video with your friends and check out the description in my playlist. The author of the story HayateAnaguma from Wattpad. So let's start the video. No one POV Izuku is walking on the street while talking with Ddraig. Izuku: Ddraig, besides that gauntlet I had yesterday, what abilities do you give me? Ddraig was talking to Izuku through his green gem on Izuku hand. Ddraig: partner, that gauntlet is called boost gear and I came with lots of powers. One of them is immense strength. The strength I give you is making that 𝗵𝘃𝗲 look like a baby. Izuku: really? Ddraig: indeed, partner. But you have to build up some muscles. It will be dangerous for a body that is weak. Izuku: you got it. And we're not only partners, but also friends. Ddraig: you consider me your friend. Izuku: Ddraig, you give me a chance to be a hero when no one believe me, only my aunts and uncles. And for that I consider you my friend. Ddraig: Izuku, you're clearly a more than worthy of wielding my power than Issei. Izuku and Ddraig talked on the way to school. Izuku arrived on his school and entered inside. He sit on his desk and waited. The teacher come. Teacher: okay class. This is the last day of school and you should decide your careers. He throw the papers in the air. Teacher: who am I kidding? I know you'll want to be heroes. Everyone, -1A and Izuku, started to use their quirks. Teacher: I know. You all had good quirks but don't use them. Katsuki: teach, don't put me and my friends with these extras. Katsumi: that's right. We're the real deal. Izumiya: we're going to UA. I student UA. The most successful hero school. All of the students begin to praise 1A except for Izuku. Ddraig *thought so annoying. Izuku *thought I know partner. Teacher *smirk *Yagi, didn't you also apply for UA? Every student looked at Izuku before bursting in laugh. No student what Deku can do. He's quirkless. Izuku: and what can you do? Pinocchio ripoff. Are you going to shove your stupid long nose in the villain butt? Everyone was shocked that Izuku talked back. Mina: what's gotten into you? Izuku: sense of reality, pinkwear. Mina felt bad at this. Teacher Yagi: stop now or go to the principal. Izuku: my name is Midoriya, not Yagi. And after that you can have SEC with the English teacher and Momo mother. Teacher: I have no idea what are you talking about. Izuku: did you forget that you sent me to detention without reason? Well, I took the time to install mini cameras in the school. I already posted how you sabotage my grades and how you F both the English teacher and Ms. Yaoyorozu. Momo: you're bluffing. My mother wouldn't do this. Izuku: am I? Izuku took his phone out and put a video. It was the teacher who had EC with both the English teacher and Ms. Yaoyorozu. Izuku: now you believe me. Momo. Izuku: nothing to say about it. As expected from the daughter of a were. Now cry like a beach. Momo burst out in tears and leave the classroom. Izuku: what a weakling. She can't handle the situation. Katsuki grabbed Izuku by the collar. Katsuki: listen here, Deku. Don't you dare to act so cocky. Izuku: I suggest you to let me go. Katsuki: or what? What can you do? Izuku: I warn you. Dragon boost. Izuku summoned his boost gear and grabbed Katsuki by his right wrist and twisted. Katsuki: Everyone looked in shock that a gauntlet appeared on Izuku hand. Teacher: what's that? Izuku: it's called none of your business, and if I were you I should worry. Just then, some police jeeps came and Detective Naomasa entered inside. Izuku: thank you for coming. The detective put the teachers in cuffs. Teacher: you'll pay for this. Izuku: good luck with that. The detective took the teacher and the rest of the police took all the teachers because they're accomplice in all of the grades sabotage of all quirkless and villainous quirks users. Izuku was going home, but he had to block a punch from Ejiro. Then Izuku punched Ejiro with his boost gear. Ejiro put his arms in form of an X to block, but he was sent to the wall because he was no match for Izuku power. Izuku: and you call yourself a man? You're just a pathetic elfman ripoff. Izuku then ducked a kick from Tenya. Tenya then fall on the ground in pain. The students looked in shock when they saw that he no longer has the engines on his left leg. They saw Izuku having his engines in his boost gear hand. He crushed them. Izuku, I say that I'm no longer show mercy towards you. Izuku then leaving 1A looked at them with anger. Izuku put his headphones and started to listen to his song he made yesterday. Valhalla calling me, ships on vigor of the waves are skimming barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning. Rise and rain far from the fjords, and the ice-cold currents raven soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears, vows of favor, or the thrill of plunder pull together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder. P&D within 𝗧𝗲𝗧𝗟𝗧. Echoes of eternity. 𝗧𝗲 Valhalla calling me. 𝗧𝗲 to pluck the strings of destiny. 𝗧𝗲 Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Sails swaying on the crimson rivers. BLD and glory in the fighting fields. Shields shattered into splintered timbers. Iron and steel fires are rising and the bells are ringing. Glory take us into Odin's hall's golden glimmer and the sound of singing. Asgard's call. 𝗧𝗲 the echoes of eternity. 𝗧𝗲 Valhalla calling me. 𝗧𝗲 to pluck the strings of destiny. 𝗧𝗲 Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Wind and the waves will carry me. Wind and the waves will set me free. Wind and the waves will carry me. Wind and the waves will set me free. 𝗧𝗲 the echoes of eternity. 𝗧𝗲 Valhalla calling me. 𝗧𝗲 to pluck the strings of destiny. 𝗧𝗲 Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Music and then a sludge appear in front of him. Sludge, perfect, a meat shield. He tries to launch himself at Izuku, but stopped when he saw Ddraig at Izuku back glaring at him. Ddraig, don't even think about. The sludge back away from Izuku. Izuku/Ddraig, you have two options. 1. Try to attack me and get burned by my flames, or 2. Surrender to the authority. Our choice. Sludge, I surrender. Izuku put the villain in a bottle and leave, but not before to write a note. I'm a villain, put me in jail. Izuku leave the bottle and continue to walk. Izuku Ddraig, I'm ready for training, partner. Ddraig will begin the training tomorrow, partner. Izuku, I'm ready for tomorrow. Izuku continued to walk to his new home and got ready to start his own company. Ddraig thought Izuku, you're destined for great things. I'm glad that I meet you. This is the start of Izuku Midoriya as the Red Dragon Emperor. Izuku POV. The 10 months of trading has making me stronger. I'm no longer alone. I'm more confident. I have Ddraig and Arc Regulus. He got it as his familiar in the 10 months training. No one. POV. Izuku walked through the other students. He saw his past. He ignored them and continued to walk. He saw a girl with brown hair that cover her eyes that almost fall. Izuku dashed and caught her before she fall. Izuku, are you okay? Yeah. Izuku, I'm Izuku Midoriya. Nice to meet you. Kinoko, I'm Kinoko Komori. Izuku, what a wonderful name. I hope we can become friends. Smile. Kinoko became red at her face and run away. Kinoko thought, why it's feeling. I mean it's cute and he saved me from falling. Why am I thinking this way? Izuku thought, is she okay? Ddraig. Izuku, are you dense? Izuku Ddraig, why are you saying this? Ddraig, it's obvious that she like you, but she doesn't know how to express her feelings. Izuku, I don't know if I can. What if I'm not good enough? Ddraig. Izuku, trust me. You're a great man. You showed respect and honor to me. You call me your friend. You can do it. Izuku thanks, Ddraig. Just then 1A saw him. Katsuki Deku. Izuku turned to his past. Izuku, what do you want, Mutt? Shota, what are you doing here? Izuku, I'm applying for the hero course. Izumi, we told you not to apply. You're quirkless. Izuku, say the where who need OFA from her piece of SHT father. No one spoke a word. They're shocked when they hear that. Izumi, how? Izuku, next time talk about secrets at your house, not on the street. I saw everything from a blind spot and recorded everything. And with that, Izuku leave. Momo looked with anger at him. Since her mother's secret was discovered, she took her mother's side and her father divorced and kicked both of them out of the house. Momo was disowned by her father. Now both Momo and her mother work at a cafe to not starving. Izuku thought, if the porcelain beach can create anything non-living, why not create diamonds or gold? And she call herself intellectual. Izuku arrived and he sit on his chair that has his number. He sit down and waited. Luckily he didn't had to sit next to his past. Ectoplasm come. Ectoplasm, greetings, new students. I'm the pro hero Ectoplasm. From here on, you have an hour to complete this test. Good luck. Ectoplasm clones give the test to students. Ectoplasm and don't cheat. But Izuku had an ace on his sleeve. Both him and Ddraig studied together. So if Izuku doesn't know an answer, Ddraig help him. Wasn't cheating. Maybe. Does Izuku care? Villains cheated all the time. Sometimes heroes must cheat too. After 15 minutes. Izuku done. Ectoplasm, are you sure? You still have time. Izuku, no, I finished. Ectoplasm, very well. One of the clones took the test and handed to the original. Ectoplasm read it and he widened his eyes. Ectoplasm thought, holy SHT. He answered correctly at every question. He even corrected them. Izuku got out and waited outside. Time skip now. Izuku is sitting on another chair. Again luck was on his side because he didn't had to sit to his past. Present might come. 𝗵𝗃, what's up, the candidates? Can I get a yeah? Silence was heard until Izuku yeah. Izuku yelled and every student looked at him. 𝗵𝗃, thank you, my little listener. Now, are you ready? No one say something. Izuku yeah. Izumi, shut up, Deku. Izuku PSS off where? He say, Izumi. 𝗵𝗃, thank you, my little dude. Now let's begin. Present Mike started to explain the rules. Canon. Suddenly, Tenya rose his hand. Tenya, teacher. On the brochure says that there are 4 robots, but you only mentioned 3. If this is a mistake, please correct it. And you point at Izuku. Tenya, you don't have to be here. You're quirkless. And stop talking, you disrespect the others. If you don't pay attention, then leave. Izuku raise his hand. Izuku, present Mike, permission to speak. 𝗵𝗃, granted. Izuku, thank you. Now listen here, mister, I have a log in my butt. First, you have to ask for permission to speak, but because you have a log in you interrupted present Mike from his teaching. He was about to tell about the 0 point and that's nothing more than an obstacle. Second, you say that I'm quirkless and I don't need to be here. For your information, I'm a late boomer and let's not forget what you and your friends did. Third, you say that my talking to my partner is disrespectful. But let me ask a question. Did my talking disrespect you? No one say anything. Izuku, see. And how can you know that I was talking? Your chair's away from me. That showed that you didn't pay any attention. Now sit down like a good boy and has a lollipop. Every student started to laugh, -1A, at this. Tenya glared at Izuku, but Izuku returned the glare with an even more terrifying glare and he changed his eyes to dragon eyes. Now, each of them was in the category of the city. Izuku entered in the bus and waited the road. He put his headphones and started to listen to his song. Suddenly, a girl with orange hair and teal eyes come next to him and drag him by the sleeve of his. Izuku POV, I took my headphones off and I looked at a girl with orange hair and teal eyes. Her body was perfect. BT not big or small, they're perfect just the way they're. I'm not a pervert, I had a crush on my past girls, but that vanished when they started to bully me for something I don't have any control. No one POV. Izuku, can I help you with something? Itsuka, hi, I'm Itsuka Kendo. I was wondering if the seat next to you is taken. Izuku, no. Be my guest. I'm Izuku Midoriya. Itsuka, sit next to Izuku. Itsuka, what are you listening? Izuku, my songs. Itsuka, you sing. Izuku, yeah. Itsuka, can I listen to? Izuku, sure. He handed her the headphones. Itsuka started to listen to the song without mean. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 I've created a monster. 'Cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more, they want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you: a little bit of weed mixed with some strong liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey. You waited this long, now stop debating, 'cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating, so the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MV, but it feels so empty without me, so come on, dip. bum on your lips, f that come on your lips, and some on your tips, and get ready. Cause this SHT's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits, fu, Debbie. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little hellions kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed. Their parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners, helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells, "Beach, a visionary, vision is scary," could start a revolution polluting the airwaves, a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone my butt, and it's a disaster, such a catastrophe for you to see. So 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃 but you ask for me. Well, I'm back. Fix your bent antennae, tune it in, and then I'm gonna enter in and up under your skin like a splinter, the center of attention. Back for the winter. I'm interesting. The best thing since wrestling, infesting in your kids' ears and nesting, testing attention. Please feel the tension soon as someone mentions me. Here's my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free, a nuisance. Who sent? You sent for me. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. A tisk, it a task, it I'll go melons for tat with anybody who's talking this that HT Chris Kirkpatrick. You can get your butt kicked worse than them little Limp Bizkit and Moby. You can get stomped by OBU 36-year-old bald headed FG. Blow me, you don't know me, you're too old. Let go, it's over. Nobody listens to techno now. Let's go. Just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults. I've been dope, suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol, but sometimes the just seems everybody only wants to discuss me, so this must mean I'm disgusting, but it's just me, I'm just obscene. No. I'm not the first king of controversy. I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. Million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'd be so empty without me. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Music and 𝗧𝗍𝗃 was a blushing mess. She rubbed her legs together to not do anything. In her mind, he'll be mine, 𝗧𝗧𝗟𝗘, you naughty boy. I didn't know my new partner was such a chick magnet. Izuku blushed at this and looked away. They arrived at the fake city. Izuku luck is gone and is paired with Izumi, Ochako, Tenya and Ejiro. Izuku then saw Kinoko, who almost has a heart attack from the emotions of being too nervous. Izuku goes to calm her down and help her, but Tenya put a hand on his shoulder. Tenya, what are you doing? Do you want to discourage her? Izuku, listen here, dickless Sonic. Mind your goddamn business, or else I'm gonna take that log inside your butt and shove a rocket in your butt, then I'm gonna ignite it to launch you in space. Izuku then ignored him and goes to comfort Kinoko. Kinoko POV, I'm so nervous. What if I can't do it? What if my quirk is not good enough? My train of thoughts stop when I feel a hand on my head. I look and I saw Izuku, the boy who saved me from falling. No one POV. Izuku gives Kinoko head pats. Izuku, don't worry, Kinoko. I'm sure you're doing fine. I believe in you. But more importantly, you have to believe in yourself. Student 37, what an inspirational speech. Student 59, I know. This boy is special. Kinoko had problems with standing. Her legs were feeling like jelly. Her face became red. Kinoko thought, what's with me? The door opened. Boost, Izuku summoned his boosted gear and dashed inside, destroying robots. Student 23, hey, get back here. Student 26, don't worry. He won't make enough points. And probably he'll get out because he entered without permission. 𝗵𝗃, what are you waiting for? There's no countdown in real life. Go. Look at my little listener. Hearing this, they enter inside, but they see that some robots are already destroyed by Izuku. They saw Izuku punched a 3-pointer and send it to others, that way gathering 9 points with a punch. Izuku Ddraig, how points do we have? Ddraig 47 partner. Let's go. Observation room Nizu, it looks like we have some promised students this year. Indeed. My daughter and here's friends are league above them. Ms. Joke, sorry to interrupted you, but they're not even close to him. The screen showed Izuku destroying robots after robots. What the? Izuku. But he's quirkless. How's he doing that? Magnet, what's that thing on his arm? It could be his quirk. But how? Unless you don't mean. 𝗧𝗵𝗃 𝗧𝗵𝗃, the power looks like he has very good experience with it. The speed is remarkable. I believe that his quirk must be his gauntlet on his arm. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, but it seems he's not at full power. Spoke, maybe he doesn't have control over his entire power. Snipe, I wonder if he can break All Might record. Just then the idiot spoke. Izuku was never a good fighter like his sister or his friends. I doubt it. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 speak, she wanted to see if some fresh meat will be a good match for him. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, aren't you jumped to conclusion too soon? All Might looked down. Eraserhead, you can't believe that he's working for AFO. Know that he's quirkless and he can't awaken a quirk so powerful to surpass my own. Midnight took Izuku file and began to read. Midnight, Izuku Midoriya. Former student of 𝗲𝗲𝗏 Middle School. Quirk Ddraig. A living quirk with an unique ability. He can detach himself from users and enter into new ones. Nizu, it seems that a quirk come to him. Thought Ddraig, you managed to separate yourself from Issei. Nizu was a teacher at Issei school. Nizu, let's see if he can surpass our expectations. Grins and pressed the big red button back to Izuku. He moved fast and punched robot after robot. Then he feels an earthquake. Izuku, what's this? Ddraig, I don't know. A big robot appear. The 0-pointer. The students started to run away from his path. Ddraig and they call themselves heroes. Izuku wanted to run, but he saw Kinoko trapped in the debris and 𝗧𝗬𝗪 and a girl with short silver hair tried to help her. His instincts kick in and run towards the robot. Flashback Ddraig, Izuku, why did you wish to become a hero? Izuku to give something to people. Ddraig, what? Present hope. Izuku jumped and accumulated energy in one attack. He make a ball of energy the size of a tennis ball and punch it. Izuku dragon shot. The attack obliterated half of the 0-pointer body. The students remained speechless. Izumi grieved her teeth when she saw that her brother who called him useless did something that not even her father could. Observation room. All Might and Magnet fall from their chairs. Back to Izuku. He managed to land without any major damage. Izuku, are you okay? 𝗧𝗏𝗃𝗃, we're fine. But her legs are stuck in the debris. Point at Kinoko. Izuku used his last strength to move the debris from Kinoko. Recovery girl came and healed the injured ones. Intercom, can Izuku Midoriya present in my office? Izuku **𝗧. Izuku goes to his uncle's office. Once arriving there, he opened the door and he saw Nizu, Eraserhead, Naomasa, All Might, Magnet, and one. Izuku, you wanted me to come, uncle? Nizu, yes. All Might think that you got your quirk from AFO. Izuku, I don't have my quirk from AFO. Who's AFO anyway? Stop lying. I know you got your quirk from him. Naomasa, Mr. Midoriya doesn't lie. He's telling the truth. All Might was shocked. Magnet, sweetie, tell us about your quirk. Izuku, why? So you can find a way to give it to Izumi like OFA. How? Izuku, next time talk about secrets at home not on an alley. I saw and recorded everything. The Yagis remained speechless. Nizu, now, nephew. Can you tell us about your quirk? Izuku, let my partner tell you. Ddraig on it. Izuku boosted gear appear on his left arm. Ddraig, you see. I'm a living quirk. And I can separate myself from my user. I separate myself from my former user because he used me for his pervert things. He created a move with my power that ripped women clothes and leaving them naked. The 1A girls, Midnight, Ms. Joke and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 blushed at hearing this. Ddraig, don't worry. Izuku vowed that he won't make this move. Just then Katsuki used his stupid neurons. Katsuki, why didn't you come to me? I'm the number one. Ddraig, because I saw what you did to my partner. Remember, I can see the memories of my partners. And besides, Izuku has something that you'll never had. Dignity, respect and honor towards me. He showed me this and I'm proud to be his partner. Not you, angry but... Katsuki grieved his teeth because a quirk doesn't see him as a hero. Nizu, now kids. You can go. You already earned your place at 1A. Leaves. Naomasa, now, Mr. Midoriya. Where were 5 months ago? Izuku was training his control at an empty green zone and accidentally make a huge crater. Izuku, do you want me to destroy? Syndicate. My pleasure. 𝗍𝗬 tried not to burst out laughing. 𝗵𝘃𝗃 laughing her guts out. Eraserhead laughed under his scarf. 𝗍𝗪𝗍𝗃, sorry, bad choose of words. Izuku, next time choose carefully. And I was training but I lost control and make that crater. 𝗍𝗬, it appear that your quirk is very powerful. Thump, thump, thump. Eraserhead. 𝗵𝘃𝗃 no. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. Izuku, what is it? 𝗍𝗬, you see, nephew. 𝗵𝘃𝗃 has a habit of fighting strong opponents. Izuku, and now she's looking at me like I'm a piece of meat. 𝗵𝘃𝗃, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to fight the one who make that crater. And now I found it. Izuku, if that's what you want, then let's go. Ddraig. Ddraig on it. 𝗵𝘃𝗃 was happy to find someone who doesn't get scared of her. She wanted a strong opponent, but most of them are chickens. She could fight All Might, but she want fresh BLD. No one dare to fight her. But now there's and he's standing in front of her. Before they could engage in fight, both were warped in Eraserhead capture scarf. 𝗵𝘃𝗃, what the? Eraserhead, enough, both of you. 𝗍𝗬, really, 𝗵𝘃𝗃. 𝗵𝘃𝗃, don't blame me. He's starting at me with a fighting glare. Izuku, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to fight someone strong. 𝗍𝗬, I'm sorry, nephew. But I won't allow it. Now, you aced both exams. Welcome to the hero course. Izuku, I suppose you're going to put me in 1A. 𝗍𝗬, correct. But I see you don't want to be put in the same class as you are past. Izuku, yes. That's why I want to be put in 1B. 𝗍𝗬, already done. See you in a week. Izuku, thank you. Izuku prepared to leave La, but Magnet grabbed his shoulder. Magnet, Izuku, please come home. Izuku, it's Midoriya to you, Inko. Yes, I know everything. Izuku free his shoulder and leaves. Izuku POV, today is the day. When I enter in my dream school. Thanks to Ddraig. I'm happy that I have meet him. I put my headphones and started to listen to my music. No one POV Izuku listened to his song Happy, but he didn't realize that he sing with his voice out loud and everyone on the street hear him. It might seem crazy what I am about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space with the air, like I don't care. Baby, by the way, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that. Yeah? Well, give me all you got, don't hold back. Yeah? Well, I should probably warn you I'll be just fine. Yeah? No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, my level's too high to bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, I said bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down, my level's too high to bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, I said. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, happy, 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 happy. Can't nothing, happy, 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 happy. Bring me down, my level's too high to bring me down. Happy, 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 happy. Can't nothing, happy, 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 happy. Bring me down, I said. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on, music. And Izuku took his headphones off and he hears some claps. He turned and he see that the peoples from the streets are clapping at him. Izuku, why they're clapping? Ddraig, Izuku, you didn't realize, but you sing out loud. Izuku, civilian, don't let that feel you bad. You have an amazing voice. Izuku smile and goes to UA. He enter inside and search for 1B class. Izuku, 1B, 1B. There it is. The door was huge. Izuku, so big. Are there giants here? Izuku opened the door and he saw a boy covered in fur, a boy with silver hair and shark teeth, a girl with short black hair and onyx eyes. Izuku just goes to sit on the chair from the window. The boy with fur comes to him. Hi. I'm 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗍. Nice to meet you. Izuku, hi. I'm Izuku Midoriya. Pleasure to meet you. Just then, Itsuka and Kinoko together with the girl with short silver hair come. Itsuka, Izuku. Izuku. Itsuka jumped and hugged Izuku. Kinoko looked at Itsuka and pouted. Izuku, nice to see you two again. Then a man with silver hair and his lower canines out wearing a tight red costume come. Vlad, greetings, students. I'm your homeroom teacher, the pro hero Vlad King. We'll start with a quirk test with 1A. You can find the gym clothes at the locker room and put one that fit you. Then meet me at the training ground. They nodded and head to the locker room. Inside they see 1A put their gym clothes. Izuku took off his shirt and started to put his clothes on, when he saw the boy with silver hair and shark teeth. 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗍𝗍. You're so ripped. I'm 𝗧𝗬𝗧𝗧 by the way. Izuku, thanks man. I'm Izuku Midoriya. Katsuki and Shoto glared at Izuku because he had more muscle than them. Izuku finished first and head outside. The gym for him was a tight and his muscles were seen and how built he was. There he saw 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, 𝗵𝘃𝗃 and Vlad King. After a few minutes, they managed to come. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, you're late. You need to be more fast. Midoriya was here before you. Vlad, now we'll be doing a quirk test. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, now, the one with the highest score at the practical exam to step forward. Izumi, Katsumi, Katsuki, Shoto and Shoka step forward at the same time. Izumi, what did you think you're doing? I'm the one. Katsuki, in your dream. I'm the number one. Shoto, keep dreaming. It was me. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, no one from you five were even close to number one. All five what? Mina, then who? Vlad, Midoriya. Vlad, throw a ball to Izuku. The five house Deku beat use. Izuku, it's called strong work. He step in the circle where he was told. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, now throw it with everything you have. Izuku, you got it. Izuku make his booster gear appear. Boost, Izuku throw the ball with an immense power. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, thoughts he's strong, but he's holding back. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪 looked at Vlad and he too realized the same thing. He showed the score. Meters all. Katsuki grieved his teeths. Minute, this is fun. We can use our quirks as much as we want. Izuku, now you done it, idiot. Minata. 𝗬𝗧𝗪𝗪, 𝗵𝘃𝗃 and Vlad smirk. 𝗵𝘃𝗃, you hear this, honey? 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, I hear it. You think this is fun. How about this? The one with no potential will get expelled. 𝗬𝗃𝗃, but we just got here. It's not fair. Before the teachers could say anything, Izuku spoke. Izuku's life isn't fair. If you are a baby who can't do anything, then get the F out. This is hero course, not baby course. Heroes risk their lives to save us and we need to grow a pair of ball and mature ourselves. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪 couldn't say better, problem child. Izuku, problem child. 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪, I know you'll cause problems. Ddraig, you're right on this one, 𝗬𝗧𝗍𝗪. Izuku, not you too, Ddraig. They started the test meter race. Izuku was against Katsuki. Katsuki, I'll crush you, Deku. Boost, robots start. Katsuki burst turbo. Katsuki was blasted himself to the finish line, then a green blur moved faster than him. Time Katsuki Bakugo fort 5 seconds. Izuku Midoriya 1-3 seconds. Everyone jaw dropped on the ground. Katsuki again glare at Izuku. Izuku ignored him. Stamina race. Thanks to Ddraig, Izuku has dragon stamina. Long jump. 𝗬𝗪 got the highest jump. Repeated side jump. Minoru won by putting his hairball side to him. Grip test. Izuku is holding the grip test in his left hand. 𝗬𝗪𝗧 hit 480 kilograms. Kinoko, way to go. 𝗵𝗲𝗄 hit 650 kilograms. Mina, way to go, 𝗵𝗲𝗄. Boost, crack. All of them turned and they see that he destroyed his gripping test under his boost gear. Izuku-𝗵𝗃𝗲. The 5 idiots look at him with anger. Izuku ignored them. High jump. Izumi used OFA at 6% and jumped higher than everyone. Izuku could easily surpass her, but he decided to let her think she's better. Touch toes test. Mina did the best because she's the most flexible from all. Ball throw A, cannon. Katsumi and Shoka did the same like her brothers. Izumi throw the ball with maximum OFA on her finger and combining with her telekinesis. She got 820 meters. Now Izuku has to throw it again. Izuku held the ball in his hand and prepared to throw it. Boost, hearing the boost sound for the 9 times a day. Izuku was ready to throw it. Ddraig partner, look out. Izuku dodged both Eraserhead scarf and 𝗵𝗲𝗵𝗃 rope. Eraserhead impressive, but that doesn't mean you're good enough. Midoriya, you were holding back in all the tests. Izuku looked down confirming their words. Itsuka, what do you think they told him? Reiko, maybe something to motivate him. Izumi, they told him that a weak quirkless like him doesn't have a place here and he should leave. Izuku didn't hear and he didn't care. Midoriya, I want you to throw the ball with everything you got. Izuku breath in and out, then he let his emotions filled him with power. Boost, 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 boost. Overbooster. Explosion. Izuku power erupted like a volcano. A red pillar could be seen from miles away. Izuku 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. All of them covered their eyes from the wind he created. Izumi, what's this power? Ddraig Eraserhead and Vlad King. You pushed my partner to this. Feel a fraction of my power. The Red Dragon Emperor. Izuku throw the ball and created a crater where he was standing. The students were blown away together with the teachers. Izuku powered down and exit from the crater. His boost gear is no longer on his arm and his upper clothes are burned. His muscles were revealed. B-girls had a nosebleed when they saw him. A was the same. Izuku, how is it sensei? All 3 looked at him and then at the device. The device couldn't keep it up with Izuku power and it broke. Vlad, this kid. Katsuki saw the crater and dashed at Izuku. Katsuki, Deku. Tell me what's going on. Ddraig, don't even think about it. Ddraig materialize in front of Katsuki. Ddraig, come on. Try it. I dare you. Eraserhead, okay, that's enough. Problem child, tell your Quirk to calm down. Izuku easy, Ddraig. He's not worth it. Ddraig lowered his head on Izuku level. Both of their heads touched and Ddraig disappeared. He materialized like ectoplasm clones. The test was over. A, cannon. Izumi was in top 5, Katsumi and Shoka in top 10. Last was Minoru. Minoru, no, I can't be expelled. I haven't touched any 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. Ddraig, disgusting perverts. Compared to Issei, you're an angel. But I still hate perverts. Eraserhead, by the way, I lied about the expelling. It was for making you give it all. Momo, of course he was lying. I should tell sooner. Izuku, idiot. Aizawa-sensei, didn't you expelled an entire class last year? All, Ms. Joke and Vlad King, what? Eraserhead, it seems that you indeed are smart. Yes, I expelled an entire class. They didn't show any potential. Now, go and change, after that go back to class. Vlad, same for you, 1B. Be high. Both classes headed to the locker room and changed. With 1B they arrived in class. Vlad, now you'll introduce each other. They introduce each other. Izuku, greetings. I'm Izuku Midoriya. And my quirk is Ddraig. Or the dragon you saw earlier. It's a living quirk that lives inside of me since I finished middle school. And yeah, I was quirkless. Juzo, what do you mean? Ddraig, I'm a quirk with an unique ability. I can separate myself from users. I separated myself from my previous user because he was a pervert. He would use to torn girls' clothes, leaving them naked. The 1B girls blushed at this. Izuku, don't worry. I don't know how to do that, and even if I did, I wouldn't never do it. I respect woman privacy. Smile. The girls liked at him. The boy mind this smile. Must protect our cinnamon roll at all cost. Time skipped. The day was over and Izuku got home where he got some sleep. Izuku POV, I sit on my class chair and listen to the classes. Normal classes, math, English, etc. Then we are called to come to a room with 1A. No one POV, both 1A and 1B are in a room. Mom, why did they call us here? Izumi, how should I know? Then Izuku knew it and goes to 𝗃𝗀𝗃. He cover her ears. 𝗃𝗀𝗃. Then All Might and Magnet come like idiots and almost rip the door. /Magnet, we're coming through the door like normal peoples. Ddraig *, how's that normal? *am, today we're going to do some heroes training. Magnet, but what are heroes without costumes? She pressed a button and 43 cases pop out from the wall. And this are what your heroes' costumes. Suit up and meet us at the ground beta. They got their cases and leave. Izuku didn't have a case because he didn't need it. Ddraig told him about Balance Breaker and that'll put 𝗵𝗃 in his place and work as a hero costume as well. Izuku was ready to leave when a hand touched his shoulder. He looked and he saw Magnet touched his shoulder. Magnet, young Yagi, you haven't pick up your suit. I personally slap everyone wide their eyes when they saw Izuku's slapping Magnet hand. Izuku, first of all, it's Midoriya. Second, don't even try to make like you care for me because we both know you don't. Where? Izuku leaves angry. Magnet looked down from guilty, All Might looked sad. While Izumi clenched her fist so strong, Izumi thought, damn you Deku. After 20 minutes both 1A and 1B are at the entrance of the ground beta. Magnet looked at Izuku and she saw he's wearing his gym uniform. Imagine Ddraig booster gear on his arm, but Might looked at Izuku then at Magnet. AM thought, he didn't wanted to wear the costumes Inko worked so much. Tenya, isn't this the city from the entrance exam? Ochako, are we going to be expelled? Katsuki, how long can we harm the opponent? Izuku is summoning aloud. One question at a time. Magnet, it's similar to the one from the entrance exam, young Ida. No, young Uraraka, you're not going to be expelled. Young Midoriya, what was that about summoning? Izuku, my quirk evolve and develop new abilities. One of them is summoning familiars. I already have one. Tagaru, you can summon creatures. Izuku, yes. But I only have one. It's a powerful lightning lion. All of them are shocked when they heard that. Now, let's get back to the lesson. Here's the situation. Canon, now, let's draw the teams. Izuku was paired with Itsuka. Now, the fighters will be these guys. Izuku and Itsuka versus Katsuki and Tenya Ddraig *, what the? There's no chance that is a coincidence. Katsuki smirked and glared at Izuku, but Izuku changed his eyes to dragon eyes and returned Katsuki glare with a more intense one. Katsuki took a step back. When he realized what he was doing, he grieved his teeth. Now the villains must protect the bomb, while the heroes must capture the villains or to secure the bomb. Katsuki looked at Izuku and said, Katsuki, I'm gonna crush you, Deku. Izuku's actions speak more than words. Katsuki leaves angry. Izuku and Itsuka are talking about a plan. Izuku, I'll deal with the 𝗵𝗃, while you deal with the dickless Sonic. Itsuka, are you sure? We don't know how powerful is Bakugo. Izuku, I know, but have faith in me. Smile. Itsuka blushed at his smile. Now it was time for the battle. Izuku and Itsuka enter the building and begin to inspect it. Ddraig, partner, look out. Izuku pushed Itsuka and him down and managed to avoid Katsuki attacks. Katsuki, looks like I found you, Deku. Izuku, Itsuka, I'll handle him. Itsuka nodded and goes to the bomb. Katsuki, don't think I don't see you, broom. He launched his right hook at Itsuka, but Izuku caught it. Izuku, no you don't. I'm your opponent. Izuku thrown Katsuki. Izuku, you won't touch a string of hair of Itsuka. Not while I'm here. I'll protect the one's eye with the cost of my life. Katsuki, rise up. Katsuki, you done it, Dek. I'm gonna crush. Izuku, let's go, Ddraig. Ddraig, I'm with you, partner. Izuku activated Toki and dashed at Katsuki. Katsuki launched his barrage of explosions at Izuku, but Izuku easily evaded and landed a few punches in Katsuki's gut. Katsuki tried an uppercut, but Izuku ducked down and punched him in the face, smashing him into a wall. Watching room Tetsu, look at Izubro. He's so cool and manly. Juzo, he's very skilled in this power. It's almost frightened. Imagine if he's a villain. Juroda, it's a good thing he's on our side. Nito, he's amazing but still. Reiko, it's look like he's holding back. Back to the fight, Izuku punched Katsuki in the face with his boost gear and smashing him in the wall, knocking him out. Izuku put the capture tape on Katsuki. 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃 has been captured. Izumi, Katsumi, Shoka and Shoto had a fury in their eyes when they heard that. Itsuka, where are you? Itsuka, I'm 2 floors above you. I'm ready to get to the fight. Izuku, wait for me. We can't underestimate him. Itsuka nodded and waited. She looked at Tenya, who tried to make himself look like a villain. Tenya, I'm the reincarnation of evil. Feel my wrath, heroes. Mwah. Itsuka was about to burst out in laughing, when a hand covered her mouth. She looked and she Izuku looking at her and smiled. But they didn't acknowledge the position the two of them were. Watching room Ibara, 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 pouted at this. A girls, Izumi, Katsumi, Shoka and Momo, thought, I should be in her place. The boys of both classes blushed at this. While Minoru cried BLD tears of jealousy. Minoru curse you, lucky bee. Back to the fight soon, they realized their position they were in. Izuku was taller than Itsuka thanks to his training. His hand over her mouth, her back on the wall and him leaning over her was like a high schooler movie scene. Ddraig, oh. Izuku, you naughty boy. I didn't know my new partner was such a ladies' man. Izuku jumped from Itsuka and blushes. Izuku, I'm sorry, Itsuka. I just didn't want you to start laughing. It will blow the element of surprise. Itsuka nodded, but still blushes. Izuku, now we must come with a plan. Itsuka goes to Tenya. Tenya, you'll never win, hero. Itsuka, well, come and find out. Tenya speed at Itsuka. But he fell straight in their trap. Itsuka make her fists big and smash them in the ground, making a mini earthquake and making Tenya losing his balance. Izuku then blitzed and punched Tenya in the face, breaking his helmet and sent him to a wall. Itsuka, we did it. Izuku was happy for her. Izuku, after you. He bowed like a gentleman, making her giggle. She goes and touched the bomb. Hero team win. Itsuka jumped and hugged Izuku tight, but she didn't know that she pressed her melons on his Itsuka, we won. It's all thanks to you. After that, they helped Tenya get out from the wall. Then Izuku felt an immense danger. Ddraig, partner, look out. They turned and they see Katsuki aiming his gauntlet at them. 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, don't do it. But Katsuki didn't listen and pulled the pin. The explosion comes straight to them. Izuku thought, I have to move out of the way, but he looked and he saw Itsuka and Tenya didn't move. Izuku thought, Ddraig, give me strength. Boost. Izuku thought, give me strength to protect the one I care. Izuku boosted gear gem shining brighter and started to change. Imagine it say many times, over booster. Explosion at red energy sphere appear and was shot. After a while, the dust clear. Katsuki is on a wall, knocked out. But didn't have any major injuries. Izuku is standing in the same position like before. His clothes are burned. He had burns over his body. He fall unconscious. He almost hit the ground but Itsuka caught him. She verified his heart beating and pulse. They were there but we... Itsuka, help. Someone help. The medical bots took the injured ones to the infirmary. Thought, I wanted to find out about Izuku power, but I didn't want this. Forgive me, son. Magnet had tears in her eye after what she saw. Izumi, Katsumi, Shoka and Shoto smirked at this. Time skip, brought to you by Kurumi. Izuku is starting to wake up. He tried to open his eyes, but he immediately closed them because of the selling light. Izuku's too bright. Ddraig, you awake, partner. Izuku, Ddraig, what happened? Ddraig, you took that but attack head on and evolved the boosted gear. That zapped all of your stamina. Izuku, I see. He got off from his bed. Then he hear a voice. It was his grandma. RG, do you feel better, sonny? Izuku, thanks, grandma. RG, don't mention. But next time be more careful. Izuku, I'll try. He goes to his class and knocked. He enter and he saw his class staring at him. Then he was surrounded by his classmates. Izuku, is there something wrong? Tetsu, man, what you did there was super cool and manly. Sunyama, you showed them who's boss. Yosetsu, you were incredible. Then Itsuka and Kinoko came. They see Izuku there. Itsuka/Kinoko Izuku. Izuku, stop. I'm still hurt, so don't jump on me. They nodded and stopped. Izuku, thanks for worrying about me. I'm sorry for scare you. All of his class understand. Then Izuku feel a pain on his right side. He looked and he see Yui pinching his cheek. Izuku, ow ow ow. What's this for? Yui, don't do that again. Izuku, crystal. Time skip, the lessons are finished. Since Izuku is having troubles with his injuries, Itsuka is coming to walk him home. No one POV, we go back to Underworld where Issei woke up screaming. Issei, 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗏. The girls rushed in. Rias, what's it, Issei? Issei, Ddraig. He Rias, what? Issei, she's gone. But what? They verify Issei and it was confirmed. Ddraig is no longer in Issei. Kaneko, how's this possible? Asia, why Ddraig leave Issei-sama? Rias, Issei, did you remember anything before Ddraig leave you? Issei, just Ddraig yelling at me and said that he got enough. Flashback in. Issei, mind Issei, what are you talking about? Ddraig, I say I had enough. I'm sick of you using me for you are pervertents. Because of you, I'm called the Bub Dragon. My name was thrown in the mud because of you. I already find a new partner. And don't even think about locating. I already block you and any other from the underworld to sense my energy. Goodbye, piece of 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗏. Ddraig, come back. Without you, I can't become the 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗏. Ddraig having enough, he slapped Issei with his tail. Ddraig, goodbye forever, 𝗧𝗏. May our ways never intertwined again. Flashback and Akino, poor Issei. Here, this will help you. She put his head on her melons. Rias, don't worry, 𝗧𝗍. We'll find Ddraig and bring it back to you. She joined Akino and Issei was in 2 pairs of pillows, back to Izuku. He was walking towards Yue. Izuku, Ddraig, are you sure you are past can't sense us? Ddraig, rest assured, partner. I blocked them from sensing me or you. Only Albion, the White Dragon Emperor can. But I explained to both Valley and Albion why I left Issei body and they understand. Izuku, I'm happy. Ddraig smiled at this because he know that Izuku is more worthy of wielding his power than Issei. Izuku arrived at his class. He opened the door and sit on his chair. Soon, the others enter. Vlad, I saw the footage. Good job everyone. Midoriya, you did good, but next time don't put your life in danger like that. Try a peaceful way. Izuku, I understand. Vlad, now, the next thing will decide your future. You'll have to choose a class representative. And we'll be doing that with democracy. You'll vote who you want to become class representative. Vlad King pull a box. Everyone write a name who they wanted. The votes Midoriya, 5 votes Kendo, 3 votes Yui, 1 vote the rest of them had a vote or none. Vlad, that has been decided. Midoriya is class rep and Kendo is vice representative. Izuku, I don't know if I'm good enough, but I'll try my best. Itsuki, me too. Lunch. Izuku got his order and he wanted to sit next to his classmates, when he heard the voices he hated the most. Mina, Izuku. Wanna sit with us? Ejiro, like good old time. Hantia, man. Let me help you with the food and drink. He was about to touch Izuku's plate, but Izuku told him. Izuku, touch this plate, Hanta, and I'll send you to recovery girl without second thought. He see Izuku's eyes and he was serious. Tenya, Yagi. That's no way to talk to your friends like that. Izuku, call me Yagi again and I'll rip your PP and shoved in UR, but that'll make you a soprano. Everyone saw that he was serious. Katsuki was having enough and goes to Izuku and grabbed him by collar. Izuku, I suggest you to let me go. Katsuki, or what? You're just a pathetic loser. Izuku, I warned you. Dragon boost. Izuku summoned his new evolved booster gear and punched Katsuki in the face, knocking some teeths. Katsuki fall on the ground. Izuku, let that be a warning. Try something like this again and you'll lose more than teeths. Izuku goes to sit next to his class. Tetsu, hey, Izubro. What's your deal with Bakugo? Izuku, he's one from my past and I don't want to talk about it. Tetsu, why? Itsuka karate chop him in the neck. Itsuka, stop bothering him. It's obvious he doesn't want to talk about it. Izuku class understand and didn't insist it. Time skip, brought by Kurumi, the lessons are over. Izuku got out from the class and head to his home. He won't be uploading any music videos for today. He's a famous anonymous musician and got over $10,000,000, but he live a modest life. Then he encounter his past. He ignored them, but Magnet spoke. Magnet, sweetie, would like to come home for dinner. Izuku, no thanks. He ignored her and continued to walk. Then he felt a hand on his wrist. He turned and he saw Toshinori holding his wrist. Izuku, what do you need, Toshinori? Toshinori, we just want to know how you got your quirk. Izuku, I told you already. Ddraig came to me. Izuku get out from his grasp and continued to walk, but All Might was now in front of him, resulting that Toshinori buffed himself. Wasn't asking. You'll tell me right now. Then 1A surrounded Izuku. Izuku thought, how do I escape? Ddraig, help me. Grabbed Izuku by the collar and lift him up. Tell me now. Magnet, please, sweetie. This is for your own good. Then Izuku spoke. Izumi, you should told us about your quirk, Deku. After all, a quirkless loser like you doesn't get a powerful quirk like the one you have. Izuku thought. Ddraig, how can we escape? Ddraig *, don't worry, partner. I'm gonna help you, but first we need to escape his grasp. Izuku, let me go. Tell me. Izuku, let me go. Told you to, Izuku, let go. Izuku burst in crimson energy and his booster gear appear. Then he punched All Might so strong he sent him to a wall. Izuku then punched the ground, making a shockwave that blast 1A and Magnet away from him. Then Izuku deactivated his power and run away. Ddraig, are okay, partner. Izuku, I'm fine. Let's just go home. Ddraig nodded, but he speak in his mind without Izuku to hear. Ddraig thought, damn you 1A and Yagis. You'll pay for what you did to my partner. Izuku arrived at his home where he eat and goes to sleep. The next day Izuku is sitting in his chair. The class saw their class rep that he wasn't okay and they wanted to help him. Nito, Izuku, are you okay? Izuku, I just have problems with my past. It's personal. All of them decided to leave him alone if he wished so. Vlad enter. Vlad, good morning, students. Be good morning, Vlad sensei. Vlad, today we're going to a facility with 1A for rescue training. You can wear either your hero costumes or gym uniform. Meet me at the gates after you change. They got to change. Both 1A and 1B are changing. Izuku is still wearing his gym uniform. Tetsu, Izuku. I always wonder why you didn't have a hero costume. Izuku, because Tetsu, once I'll become stronger, my quirk evolve and I'll have a hero suit inside of me. And this hero suit will cooler than All Might. Yosetsu, really. I can't wait to see it. 𝗂𝗧𝗵𝗲, me too. Izuku was first to exit since he didn't have much to put on. Outside are 𝗬𝗧𝗟𝗑, Vlad King and the driver. Izuku just leaned on the wall, put his headphones on and started to listen to his songs. After 10 minutes, 𝗬𝗧𝗟𝗑, again you're late. Midoriya was here on time. Now get on the bus. Tenya, we should get in alphabetical. Izuku, hey, Mr. Stick in the Butt. It's not that type of bus. All of 1B burst out laughing. 1A tried their hardest to not laugh. They enter inside and they saw that it wasn't a normal bus. Izuku got a chair between Itsuka and Kinoko. He didn't mind. Both Itsuka and Kinoko leaned their heads on his shoulders. The 1B girls looked at this and they were jealous. They started to develop feelings for Izuku since the first day. Izuku, I wanted to ask you something. Izuku, ask me anything. Why you and Yagi look the same? Izuku, because the who give me 𝗵𝗲𝗏 is her mother too. We're from the same women but from different dads. My dad was Hisashi Midoriya, while her is Toshinori Yagi. That makes you brother and sister. Izuku, we share BLD, we're not brothers. The 5 idiots from 1A looked at Izuku with anger for saying that her mom/their auntie is aware. Setsuna, Izuku, I have also a question. Why your quirk is similar to All Might? Izuku, shouldn't asking Yagi that. And no. My quirk and that Buffon quirk are totally different. My quirk is similar to a sentient being. And I think I figured All Might quirk. Could you really? Izuku, yes. Some people say that is something about invincibility, but that's not the case since Toxin Chainsaw hurt All Might. And it can't be super strength since sometimes his punches aren't that powerful all the time. So, my guess is that All Might quirk is similar to a stockpile quirk. I begin to sweat because he's right. The bus arrived at the USJ, greeting students. 𝗵𝘃𝗃 begin to go into fan mode. Izuku thought, good thing that I stopped my fan thing. Begin to explain about her quirk. That's a powerful quirk that can also hurt. One, except for the 5 idiots, remember what they did to Izuku in the past and they started to regret it. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏 asterisk partner. Asterisk Izuku asterisk Ddraig, what is it? Asterisk Ddraig asterisk danger. Get ready asterisk Izuku asterisk on it. Asterisk Izuku burst in energy and his booster gear appear. Vlad Midoriya, what are you doing? Izuku Vlad-sensei. Danger is coming. What are you talking about? Then a portal opened and unknown people started to come out. Ejiro cool, you have fake villains as well. Izuku not fake, idiot. No one POV. Both the teachers and students looked in shock that Izuku realized that they aren't fake villains. Katsuki, Katsumi and Ejiro charged at the villains. Izuku don't. But it was too late, the mist villain warped them. Izuku idiots. Then the mist villain known as Kurogiri warped all of the students in different locations. Izuku is falling in the flood zone. He almost fall in the water, but Ddraig materialize and caught him. Izuku thanks Ddraig. Ddraig don't mention it. We're partners and friends. Ddraig put Izuku on the boat and disappear. Izuku then saw that on the boat are Itsuka, Tsuyu and Minoru. Itsuka Izuku, are you okay? Izuku I'm fine. Ddraig saved me. Now we must think of a way to beat them. Minoru, are you insane? We can't beat them. We just have to wait for heroes to come. Izuku slapped him across the face. Izuku, listen here, pathetic excuse of a grape. We're going to get out from this safety and if you ever cry like a baby, Ddraig will eat you. Got it? Minoru nodded scared. Izuku, now we must think of some strategy. From the start we have advantage. Tsuyu, why did you say that? Izuku, because if they would know about us, why would you be here? Minoru, what's this doing anything about her? Izuku think idiot. We're surrounded by water and someone with a frog quirk is here. They started to realize that Izuku, now here's the plan. Tsuyu, I need you to warp your tongue around Itsuka waist. Itsuka, you'll make your fists big and hold Minoru. Minoru, I need you to throw your ball in the water. And I'll fire in the center of water to make a hole. After that, Tsuyu will jump and you Itsuka will hold me after you jump. All of them nodded. Izuku, let's go, partner. Ddraig, I'm with you. Izuku summoned his newly evolved boosted gear. The green gem glow brightly. Shark villain, looks like someone wanna die first. Come here Sniff. Izuku dragon shot. Izuku fired a dragon shot in the water and created a hole. Tsuyu jumped with her tongue warped around Itsuka waist and Itsuka holding Minoru. Minoru started to throw his ball in the water. That way, they stuck on the villains. Then Itsuka caught Izuku with her fist and they managed to escape. Itsuka, we did it. It's all thanks to you, Izuku. She hugged him, pressing her melons tightly on his tea. Meanwhile with 1B girls they're in different locations, but they'll have the same thought. B girls, thought. Why do I feel jealous? Back to Izuku. Izuku, Itsuka, we did it because of teamwork. Give her head pats. Then they saw how Eraserhead and Vlad King defeated most of the villains. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, congratulations Eraserhead and Vlad King. You defeated most of the villains. By the way, I'm not the final boss. Just then, 2 weirdly creatures with their brains exposed appear. Eraserhead and Vlad were no match for them. The students who saw this, their horrified time skip. Kurogiri, I scattered the students. 13 is knocked out, but 1 student managed to escape. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 Kurogiri, if you weren't our way out, I'll kill you right now. Will the plan failed? We must leave before the heroes come. With Izuku. Minoru, did I hear right? Tsuyu, they're leaving. Minoru hugged Tsuyu. Minoru, we're saved. Tsuyu feel her bub being touched by Minoru hand and she begin to drown him. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, but before we go, let's destroy some of the heroes' pride. He dashed towards Izuku and the others and touched Itsuka and Tsuyu faces, but they didn't decay. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, you're very cool, Eraserhead. Eraserhead managed to use his quirk on 𝗵𝗃𝗃, then the Nomu smashed his head on the ground. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, now, let's resume where we were. Izuku jumped from the water. Izuku, get away from them. Boost, 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 boost. Izuku punched 𝗵𝗃𝗃 with his boosted gear, using all of his force, creating a powerful wind force. Izuku, I think I did it. Ddraig partner, look out. The dust cleared, revealing the 𝗵𝗲 that fought Vlad King in front of Izuku with both his arms destroyed and Izuku arm through his stomach. 𝗵𝗃 had Izuku fist 20 centimeters away from him. 𝗵𝗃, damn kid. What a powerful quirk you have. Fortunately for us, 𝗵𝗲 has shock absorption. Unfortunately for us, you'll become a problem in the future. 𝗵𝗲, finish him. The 𝗵𝗲 regenerate his arms and pull Izuku arm from his stomach. Then he punched Izuku in the guts, making him puke. 𝗵𝗃𝗍 𝗧𝗟𝗘 asterisk weakly asterisk no. Vlad asterisk weakly asterisk Midoriya. Then another punch in the stomach, then in the face. 𝗵𝗃 get rid of him. 𝗵𝗲 throw Izuku in the forest where Izuku smashed into the wall. Izuku tried to get up, but his injuries didn't let him. 𝗧𝗪𝗏 partner, stop. You can't move with this injuries. Izuku, 𝗧𝗪𝗏, I can't stay and let my friends alone. They need my help. 𝗧𝗪𝗏, I know partner. But for now I have to heal you. Don't worry, I'll never leave you. Izuku thanks 𝗧𝗪𝗏. Meanwhile with the others at the stairs, Canon plus Izumi, Kinoko, Reiko and Jirota, they looked at how Izuku was sent into the forest. Kinoko and Reiko fall on their knees and begin to cry. Jirota also started to cry for losing his friend and classmate. Ochako and Mina also started to cry. Mizo couldn't stop crying. Izumi smirked at this, but a tear fall from her eye. Izumi thought, why am I crying? Then she remembered why they started to bully Izuku. They wanted to protect him from becoming a hero and die. Izumi thought, what have I done? Then the door burst open, revealing All Might, and he wasn't smiling. Don't worry. Kinoko asterisk crying asterisk All Might. It's Izuku. They hurt him. He might be dead. Thought what? Izuku might be dead. How long have I been gone? At least Izumi wasn't hurt. He dashed and caught both Eraserhead and Vlad King. Sorry for being late, Eraserhead and Vlad. Then he caught the ones from the water. Itsuka, All Might. But Izuku, he's no, but right now you have to take Eraserhead and Vlad. They are hurt. They nodded and took Eraserhead and Vlad. Now All Might is face to face with the villains. No one POV. We see All Might staring at the villains, then he dashed at them. Carolina 𝗵𝗃𝗏 𝗵𝗃. The attack didn't affect 𝗵𝗲 at all. 𝗵𝗃𝗏, you can't beat 𝗵𝗲, All Might. The 𝗵𝗲 almost grabbed All Might, but he dodged it. The 𝗵𝗲 started to attack All Might, but All Might punch him. It doesn't matter where I punch it. 𝗵𝗃𝗏, that's because 𝗵𝗲 has shock absorption. You can punch him as much as you want, but I don't think 𝗵𝗲 will stay to let you do it. So, it's shock absorption, not nullification. Then it's simple. All Might goes behind 𝗵𝗲 and grabbed him by the waist and perform a German suplex. 𝗵𝗃𝗏. Rikidoya. Bring that thing down. All Might smashed the 𝗵𝗲 with the suplex. The dust cleared and the students saw a horror image. The 𝗵𝗲 had his hands on All Might abdomen. Come on. What cheap treat is that? 𝗵𝗃𝗏, very impressive, All Might. To think about that was impressive, but don't forget about the other 𝗵𝗲. The other 𝗵𝗲 come and make sure that All Might won't escape. 𝗵𝗃𝗏, now, 𝗧𝗪𝗏. 𝗧𝗪𝗏, normally I don't want BLD and gore in my warps, but I'll make an exception for you. The warp gate started to take both 𝗵𝗲 and All Might. The 𝗵𝗲 started to tight his hands on All Might abdomen, reaching his wound him, thought, damn it. He found my weak spot. All Might tried to escape, but no avail. Then some ice trapped both 𝗵𝗲. The thought, ice. They must be the Todoroki twins. I think I can lose his grip. Before 𝗧𝗪𝗏 could do something, Katsuki jumped and exploded him. Katsuki, I find you are real body, BSRD. 𝗧𝗪𝗏 tried to move, but Katsuki started to make mini explosion on the metal collar from 𝗧𝗪𝗏 neck. Katsuki, don't even think about it. If I feel you move even a centimeter, I'll blow you. Ejiro, that isn't hero-like. 𝗵𝗃𝗏, well, looks like you students or something. You make the villains look like child play. 𝗵𝗃𝗏 looked around. 𝗵𝗃𝗏, looks like our time is up. First we need to free our way out. 𝗵𝗏𝗏s. The 𝗵𝗏s break through the ice, but they lost their limbs. The 𝗵𝗏s limbs started to grow back. How's this possible? I thought he had shock absorption. 𝗵𝗃𝗏, I never said that was his only quirk. Both 𝗵𝗏s have the same quirks. Now 𝗵𝗏, free our way out. The 𝗵𝗏 who had All Might charged at Katsuki and punched. Some dust formed and Katsuki wasn't there, but a few meters away from where he was. Ejiro, how could you move so fast? Katsuki, I didn't. Katsuki thought, I didn't even saw him move. The dust cleared. All Might pushed Katsuki out of the way and took the punch. This are kids and you didn't hold back. 𝗵𝗃, he was threatening my comrade. Besides, that boy with green curly hair managed to obliterated 𝗵𝗍 arms and almost to go through his body. But the 𝗵𝗍 took care of him. But I see that you don't care that much. Katsuki thought, what? Deku did so much damage and half freeze both 𝗵𝗍s. How's this possible? They're weaker and then me. Katsuki charged at the 𝗵𝗍 young Bakugo. Eno. Katsuki, if Deku hurt this thing, then I'll destroy them. Katsuki sent explosion after explosion towards the 𝗵𝗍, but the 𝗵𝗍 wasn't affected. Katsuki, damn it. He sent another barrage of explosions, but the same thing. Katsuki got angry and pulled the pin from the gauntlet and sent a huge explosion towards 𝗵𝗍. Katsuki, how's that? 𝗵𝗃, are you finished? The dust cleared, revealing 𝗵𝗍 without even a scratch. 𝗵𝗃, break him. The 𝗵𝗍 moved fast and gut punched Katsuki, sending him to a boulder. All Might almost got to help Katsuki, but the other 𝗵𝗍 punched All Might, sending him away, making him puke. The 𝗵𝗍s got ready to finish them, but Setsuna comes, floating in the sky, only half of her, holding Kojiro, who started to spit glue at the 𝗵𝗍s. The glue hardened and immobilized the 𝗵𝗍s. 𝗵𝗃, looks like our time has come to leave, but before that, 𝗵𝗍 kill her. Point at Setsuna. One of the 𝗵𝗍 charged at her, breaking free from the glue. Setsuna started to feel afraid. Setsuna thought, someone, please save me. Then a voice was heard, dragon shot. A dragon shot hit the 𝗵𝗍, sending him away. Then the other 𝗵𝗍 was about to fight, when 𝗵𝗃. A bolt of lightning struck from the sky and hit the 𝗵𝗍 full force. The lightning turned into 𝗵𝗃 and he was angry. All of them looked and they saw Izuku healed. Izuku, the last punch hurt like hell. At the stairs, Kinoko, yes. Izuku is back. Itsuki. Izuku, kick their butts. Back to the fight. Izuku, I'm not letting you hurt the ones I care. I'll protect them with the cost of my life. 𝗧𝗏 partner, you unlocked Balance Breaker. Use it, but don't forget. You can make your own attacks. Izuku yelled. Izuku Balance Breaker. 𝗧𝗏, Welsh Dragon. Overbooster. The power engulfed Izuku. Then Izuku was wearing some kind of red armor. Izuku, come at me. Izuku took a 𝗵𝗍 and 𝗵𝗃 took the other. Izuku's Dragon Hammer. Izuku can create his own attacks and I choose this because it's a badass move. Izuku started to punch the 𝗵𝗍. Unlike All Might, Izuku punches did serious damage to 𝗵𝗍 while 𝗵𝗃 finished the fight quickly. He just hit the 𝗵𝗍 with so much lightning power until he fried it back to Izuku. Izuku was having problems because it was his first time using Balance Breaker. 𝗧𝗏 partner. You don't have much time left. *𝗵𝗃 no. The 𝗵𝗍s are created to destroy All Might in his prime. Izuku, they might be able to destroy All Might in his prime. But All Might power pale in front of the power of the mighty Red Dragon Emperor. Izuku punched the 𝗵𝗍 in the air and then gather energy for a final attack. Izuku's Dragon Phalanx. Izuku fire in the sky. His attack towards 𝗵𝗍 obliterated him. Everyone could see the attack from miles away. Unfortunately for Izuku, Rias, Akino, Asia, Zenobia, Kaneko and Issei are in Japan and looking for 𝗏𝗏. Then they saw the attack from Izuku. Issei, that's 𝗏𝗏 power. I recognize it anywhere. Back to Izuku. Izuku stared at 𝗵𝗃, who couldn't believe it. 𝗵𝗃 no. How's this possible for you to have such a power? 𝗵𝗃 charged at Izuku, but Izuku caught his arm and looked at him with his dragon eyes. Izuku/𝗏𝗏. It's over. 𝗵𝗃 couldn't move from fear. Izuku let him go. 𝗵𝗃, 𝗧𝗏, get me out of here. 𝗧𝗏 took 𝗵𝗃 and they teleported. 𝗵𝗃, you'll pay for this. And they disappear. Izuku then fall on his knees and his Balance Breaker disappear. Then 𝗵𝗃 goes to Izuku and started to lick his face. Izuku, stop, 𝗵𝗃. That's tickles. Then Itsuka come. Izuku managed to get up. Izuku, are you okay? Itsuka. Itsuka, yes. Thanks to you. Smile. Izuku, good. Because I'm not. 𝗵𝗃 disappear and Izuku fainted. Itsuka caught him before he hit the ground with all might and thought, how can this be? Where did Izuku get this power? I must find out soon. He looked at Katsuki, who was fuming with anger. Katsuki thought, Deku beat them. I can't believe it. I was supposed to be the one, not him. I'm the #1 hero. Just then Tenya come with backup, but they saw nothing but defeated villains, and some students scatter. The doctors came and took Izuku, Toshinori, and Katsuki. Izuku POV. I feel like SHT. The doctors patch me up. No one POV. Izuku is sitting on the hospital bed with bandages on his body. Luckily for him, he was in a different room, so he doesn't have to sit in the same room with Toshinori and Katsuki. Eraserhead 13 and Vlad King are on another room. Ddraig *. How do you feel, partner? Izuku, like SHT. Ddraig *. Well, it was your first time using the balance breaker. But in time you'll get used to it and you'll become stronger. Izuku *. Ddraig, how did I unlocked balance breaker? Ddraig *. Partner, like Issei was becoming stronger when I was with him through his perversions, you became stronger through the will to save others. You put their lives first before yourself, that way you became stronger. As Izuku and Ddraig talk mentally, outside are 1A, 1B, Magnet and the parents. Then the doctors come. 𝗧𝗍𝗃, how's Izuku and Vlad sensei? Doctor, they're fine. All of them. Eraserhead, 13 and Vlad had the most injuries. All Might will recover. Izuku Midoriya doesn't have any major injuries, but he'll need an assistant until he recover. 𝗧𝗍𝗃, I'll do it. Izuku is our class president and I'm the vice president. The doctor nodded and let 1B to enter. Magnet also wanted to go after Izuku, but the doctor stopped her. Magnet, why did you stop me? Dr. Izuku Midoriya, give me a list with the persons he doesn't want to see. He showed the list of the persons. 1A names and Magnet name. Magnet, why my son wouldn't let me see him? Doctor, he give us enough reason that he hates you and the kids, so we'll grant his wish. With Izuku he got up, but he was still having troubles with walking, so he used a cane. He used too much power for balance breaker. Then the door opened, revealing 1B Izuku *. They quickly brought him into a hug. Izuku, ow. Still hurt. They let go of him, but then Izuku felt a pain in his cheek. Yui *, pinching Izuku cheek *, don't do that again, mister. Izuku, crystal. But can you let me go? Yui let him go. Then the doctor came. Dr. Izuku Midoriya, today you'll be discharged and you can return to your house. But for a few days, someone will aid you. Itsukka Kendo offered since she said that she's vice president of the class. And the doctor leave. Izuku packed his things and gets out with the help of Itsukka. Luckily for them, 1A and Magnet were visiting Toshinori and Katsuki. B leave Izuku and Itsukka. Itsukka goes to his house and open the door. Itsukka prepared some food and begin to feed him. Izuku, I can eat on my own. Itsukka, the doctor told me to not make any efforts, so I feed you. Izuku saw that he can't win and let her to feed him. Ddraig then materialize as a plush on Izuku's shoulder. Ddraig, you look like a married couple. Both blush and begin to steam out from their ears. Izuku, why you doing this? Ddraig, Izuku, to help you with your love problems. I saw how the girls from your class looked at you. They all love you. Even Itsukka Kendo here. Itsukka blush even harder, confirming Ddraig words. Itsukka, why did you like me? For most of my life I was quirkless. No one give me comfort. Itsukka, it's because of your heart. You save Kinoko, risking your life at the entrance exam. You jump and took Bakugo attack full on, protecting me and that guy from one. I love you because you're a caring person who protect others. Itsukka didn't say anything and grabbed Izuku by the collar and she him on the lips. Izuku was to shock of this, but he back Itsuki. Izuku, I love you. Can I be your girlfriend? Izuku didn't say anything, but nodded. Itsukka jumped up and down from joy. They spent the week like this. Itsukka woke up and prepare breakfast. They eat, they watch TV, they walked around the city, they eat lunch again. TV, a shower. Itsukka used this opportunity to wash Izuku's body and to press her melons on Izuku's back, like how Hana did to Sakurai. Itsuka, I don't know how to say this, but your pillows are pressing on my back. But Itsuka didn't mind that and continued to do it anyway. Then they sleep and Izuku woke up with his head between Itsuka melons. Time skip, thanks to Kurumi. Izuku recovered completely. Itsuka was kinda sad that she recovered because she wanted to spend time with him. Tried to find Izuku, but they couldn't. Now Izuku is inside his house and watching TV. Then he felt the energy of someone's. Ddraig, partner, they're here. Izuku, I know. Ddraig. Then a knock on the door was heard. Izuku goes and opened the door. Once he opened the door, he saw 6 people's. Rias, greetings, Izuku Midoriya. She didn't get to finish because Izuku interrupted her. Izuku, spare me the royalty. See, Rias? I know why are you here? Come inside and we'll talk. They nodded and enter inside. Izuku prepared some tea for them and they sat on the couch and chairs. Izuku also sit on a chair. Izuku, let's get this over with. No one. POV. The week passed. It was time for the sport festival. Izuku told his class that he's Dragon, the popular anonymous singer. Izuku class couldn't believe it, but then they connected the dots that Izuku has a dragon quirk. Izuku even teach his class how to sing and to play instruments. In this week Izuku also finished a new song. Nobody. You say I have to go fade out, become invisible. You don't listen, you don't care. I've no chance to be somebody. I will never give in to your plan. It's unacceptable. Now I want to take control. Now I'm gonna be nobody. No face, no name. I could be anybody tonight. I'm gonna be nobody, nobody. This way I'm free and you will never take me down. I am nobody. Nobody's like me. I am nobody. No, no, nobody. Don't you know it's the real me you're looking at? You're looking at. You tell me what to do. Don't care what I think. You tell me what to sing. Sing it, sing it. You want to teach me which is the right thing. I'd better cover it up and do it all my way. My fate is in my hands. They said it was impossible. A new fire, a new start, a new break for everybody. Sing and never back down. Dream on and be mysterious. No, I'll never drop the mask, 'cause I wanna be nobody. No face, no name. I could be anybody tonight. I'm gonna be nobody, nobody. This way I'm free and you will never take me down. I am nobody. Nobody's like me. I am nobody. No, no, nobody. Don't you know it's the real me you're looking at? You're looking at. Don't you know it's the real me you're looking at? You're looking at. You're looking at me. You're looking at me. Nobody. Body, I'm free. No face, no name. I could be anybody tonight. I'm gonna be nobody, nobody. This way I'm free and you will never take me down. I am nobody. Nobody's like me. I am nobody. No, no, nobody. Don't you know it's the real me? This is my freedom. You're looking at. You're looking at. I'll sing it. I'm free. And you will never take me down. Nobody. Nobody. Down, down. Don't you know it's the real me? This is my freedom. You're looking at. You're looking at. I'll sing it. And you will never take me down. Nobody's like me. I am nobody. No, no. Nobody. Izuku is seating in his chair, waiting for the sport festival to begin. After Vlad King told his class about where to go, then Vlad King exit and go to the teacher's room. Everyone from the class exit, except for 3. Izuku, Ipsuka, and Kinoko. Izuku prepared to get up from his chair, but then his hand was grabbed by Ipsuka. Izuku, yes, my appealing. Ipsuka, I was wondering if you want to go after the festival to go and eat an ice cream with me. Izuku, I'll love to. Ipsuka, thank you. Meanwhile, in Ipsuka's mind, she was jumping up and down from joy. Back to the real world. Kinoko, can you stop with the filtering? Ipsuka, why? Am I not allowed to talk to my boyfriend? Smirk. Kinoko, grr. Ipsuka, are you jealous that me and Izuku are dating? Kinoko, yeah. Kinoko goes and sit on Izuku's lap. Then Kinoko put her hand on Izuku's shoulders and embrace him on the lips, shocking both Izuku and Ipsuka. Then Kinoko broke the embrace. Ipsuka, what the hell? Kinoko, you're not the only one who has feelings for Izuku. Ipsuka, why you? Both started to hit their heads and push each other, while Izuku was still processing about what happened. Izuku. EXE, processing process complete. Izuku stepped and got between both Ipsuka and Kinoko. Izuku, girls, can you not fight here? We have to go to the sport festival. Ipsuka/Kinoko, fine. They stopped and head towards the festival, while sending glares at each other that say this isn't over. Izuku goes towards the festival to change into his dragon costume since he was invited to sing at the start of the festival. Izuku thought, I can't be with Kinoko too. Can it? Meanwhile, with Ddraig asterisk put Kinoko name more high asterisk hm. Until now, Ipsuka Kendo is on the first place, but Kinoko is advancing fast. I wonder with who will Izuku have his first child. Back to Izuku, he finished putting his outfit on. The gloves and hottie on to not let people see his hair and recognize him. Izuku then put his visor glasses on, imagine they're dark green, and goes outside to sing at the arena midnight. And now, we're going to welcome our special guest. The one, the only. Dragon. Izuku goes through the tunnel and did a front flip and landed next to Midnight Dragon. Thanks for inviting me. Now, are you ready? 𝗧𝗧𝗟𝗏. Dragon, I can't hear you. 𝗧𝗧𝗟𝗏. Dragon, let's get to it. And Dragon started to sing. I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that are told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turn. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself, my enemy. Look, 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 look. Look out for yourself, but I'm ready. Your words up on the wall as you're praying for my fall and the laughter in the halls and the names that I've been called. I stack it in my mind and I'm waiting for the time when I show you what it's like to be words spit in a mic. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us, huh? Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look, 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 look. Look out for yourself, my enemy. Yeah. Look, 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 look. Look out for yourself. Look. Okay. I'm hoping that somebody pray for me. I'm praying that somebody hope for me. I'm staying where nobody's supposed to be. PP posted, being a wreck of emotions ready to go whenever. Just let me know the road is long. So put the pedal into the floor. The enemy on my trail. My energy unavailable. I'm a hasta luego. They wanna plot on my trot to the top. I've been out of shape. Thinking out the box? I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet rock to cause catastrophe, and it matters more because I had it not had I thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition. Kinda shocking. They wanted static with precision. I'm automatic quarterback. I ain't talking sacking packet. Pack it up. I don't panic. Batter up. Who the baddest? It don't matter, 'cause we at your throat. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Pray it away. I swear I'll never be a saint. No way, my enemy. Pray it away. I swear I'll never be a saint. And the crowd was going out like crazy. Dragon, thank you for having me. I'm going to sing more, but for now I have to go to the bathroom. Don't judge me. Midnight told Dragon the direction to where to go. Meanwhile, with 1A, the girls were act like crazy. Izumi, once I win the sport festival, I'm going to ask Dragon to do a duet with me. Kyoka in your dreams. I'm the one who's going to do a duet. Momono. Thought with Dragon help, I'm going to make so much money and get back for what you did, Deku. Meanwhile, with 4 heroines, the 4 heroines were none other than Mirko, 𝗵𝗃, Burning, and Ryukyu. They have some not so nice thoughts about Dragon. They tried to cast away those thoughts. Keyword tried. With his Dragon, he's washing his hands after taking care of some business in the toilet. Then he heard a voice. Oi, Dragon. Dragon turned and he saw Mirko. Dragon, Mirko, what are you doing here? Mirko, I must admit, you're pretty good singer and I think I should give you a reward. Dragon asterisk took some steps back asterisk, but Principal Nizu already pay me and I donated 80% from it to orphanages. Mirko, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about this. Dragon reached the wall with his back. Mirko is now in front of Dragon and press her well-developed melons on his. Then she grabbed him by the back of his head and she smashed her lips on his, while shoving her tongue inside his mouth. Dragon, Izuku, couldn't believe it. What was happening. He was, and not by anyone. By Mirko, the only one. Mirko, her personality is rough, but her lips were soft and her melons were like pillows and could bury you. Mirko broke the embrace and she licked her lips. Mirko, congratulations, Dragon. Then another voice was heard. Mirko. Mirko turned and she saw 𝗵𝗃, Burning, and Ryukyu. Lady, what are you doing here? Mirko asterisk hugged Dragon, who's still processing asterisk. It's not obvious. I'm giving Dragon his reward. Burning, and holding him only for yourself. Don't you know that sharing is caring? Mirko, do you think I'll share with you? 𝗵𝗃, you better share or I'll post the picture where you are. Dragon. Mirko, you wouldn't dare. 𝗵𝗃, try me, rabbit. Mirko didn't want the world to find out that she's having a soft part. Mirko asterisk let go of Dragon, who's still processing asterisk. Fine. 𝗵𝗃 then pushed Mirko away. 𝗵𝗃, thank you. Put her hand on Dragon cheek, and I wanted to do this since I first listened to your songs, Dragon. 𝗵𝗃 then Dragon too. Here actions weren't as though as Mirko, but she wanted the same. She grabbed Dragon arm and she placed his arm on her, but while she's pressing her melons on his after the embrace, 𝗵𝗃 let go of Dragon and she also lick her lips. Burning, move beach. It's my turn. Burning pushed 𝗵𝗃 away. Then she jumped on Dragon and warped her legs on him. Then Burning also Dragon the same way. After that, she broke the embrace and bite his lower lip. Then Burning get down and Ryukyu was the last. She goes and grabbed Dragon by the shoulders and she also him, while her melons were on his CC. After that, all for they Dragon one last time and took each other a picture. When they him after that, they leave. Dragon is still processing. Ddraig, partner, are you alright? Dragon, Ddraig, partner. Dragon, Ddraig, partner, are you? Dragon, And Dragon collapsed on the floor. Time skip, thanks to Kurumi. Izuku is preparing for the race to start. He looked at the Todoroki twins and he knew it. They'll freeze the others. Midnight's start. And that's how it happened. Most of the students were frozen and immobilized. Izuku then summoned his boost gear and shot a flame on the ground, melting the ice from him and the other students. Thanks. Izuku, don't mention. Now let's go Ddraig. Ddraig on it. Ddraig materialized as his original height. Izuku then climbed on Ddraig back and they fly towards 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗁. Can't believe it. Midoriya just summoned his dragon. Random hero, is he allowed to do that? Random hero 7, that's cheating. Random hero 3, he shouldn't be allowed to be here. Eraserhead then grabbed present microphone. Eraserhead, Izuku Midoriya is allowed to do that. He trained very strong for this moment. His quirk is a living one. The quirk is called Ddraig and Midoriya can summon his quirk anytime he want. If you say something like he doesn't belong here, I suggest you to remove your license and drop from being a hero. The heroes who bad-mouth Izuku immediately shut up. Some heroes started to say that they'll take Izuku for internship because he has a powerful quirk. Back to Izuku. Izuku easily arrived at the finish line because he just fly on Ddraig back to the finish line, avoiding all the obstacles. Soon the rest of the students arrived. Katsuki and Shoto glared at Izuku. Izumi looked at Izuku. Izumi thought, what can I do to earn your forgiveness, Oni-chan? No one. POV. Everyone who passed gather after the race around midnight and she told them about the cavalry battle. Midnight and Midoriya is worth 10,000,000 points. Everyone looked at Izuku with looks of hungry wolves. Izuku, if you come after me, then I suggest you to watch your back. Because raise his left arm. Boost Izuku. Booster gear appear. Izuku Arc Regulus. A powerful lighting strike down next to Izuku. The lighting turned into Arc Regulus. Izuku, because you'll be sorry. Everyone back away from Izuku. Izuku told Midnight that he'll be going single with Arc Regulus. Then he told his classmates the same thing. Yosetsu, but why? Izuku, because I'm not going to be with you every time. We need to get stronger alone. Be understood. Izuku and the boys did a fist pump and Izuku got on Arc Regulus back. Izuku, your fur is soft. Arc. Izuku started to cuddle with Arc Regulus. Main. Midnight's start. Everyone started to go after other teams, but some goes after Izuku. Izuku Arc, let's show them who we are. Arc nodded. Arc Regulus roared and lightning strike the arena, hitting some teams. The lightnings were not very powerful, but enough to knock them out. Izuku, you're amazing, Arc. The remaining teams couldn't believe it. A single person knocked out so many. Some of 1A grieved their teeth. They come with the idea to bully Izuku to stop from becoming a hero, but they forgot why they did that and become quirkist. Katsuki and Shoto team charge at Izuku. Katsuki, Deku, UBSE. Give me those points. Izuku look unfazed about those two who are coming. Izuku, Ddraig, why do you say? We stop holding back. Ddraig, yes partner. They must know who they're dealing with. Ddraig materialize at his normal height. Ddraig, get on, partner. And Arc Regulus. Izuku and Arc Regulus get on Ddraig back. Ddraig now, who wants some? No one moved after Ddraig appear. Katsuki and Shoto team still charge at Izuku. Ddraig fools. Ddraig slam his claw on the ground made both team to almost fall. No one dares to approach Ddraig. Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi, Izuku managed to secure his points. Now he'll be fight in the tournament. His first match is going to be against Momo Yaoyorozu. With Momo, she's smirking because she's thinking that she's going to win the match. Momo thought, I'm going to win and you'll pay for what you've done to my family, Deku. Now both Izuku and Momo step in the arena. Mike, welcome to our first battle. On the left we have the beauty of 1A, Momo Yaoyorozu. Most of the crowd clapped at her, but the rest bad-mouth her. Mike, and on the right we have the dragon of 1B, Izuku Midoriya. The crowd clapped at him. Midnight, are you ready? Both nodded. Midnight's begin. Momo created a shield and a metal pole and charge at Izuku. Izuku begin to dodge all of her attacks, while making sure he stay inside the bounds. Izuku, whoa, what's with this hostility? Momo, you'll pay for what you've done. Izuku, what did I do to you? Momo, because of you, my father kicked me and mom out of the house and he disowned me. You ruined my life. Izuku, how's my fault that your mother is aware who like to SCK other man's tool? I'm surprised that you didn't SCK anything yet. Who'll be from your class? The mutt, the cheap imitation of Zuko, the RETD Pikachu, the Elfman ripoff, the dickhead. And the list goes on. Momo begin to blind attack Izuku from rage. Momo *, angry *, stop dodging and take this fight seriously. Izuku, you want me to get serious? You ask for it. Dragon Boost. Boost Izuku Booster Gear appear, then Izuku erupted in power. His red aura begin to look like a pillar. Izuku, look at this, Momo. You wanted me to get serious. Now you're finished. Izuku blitzed in a split second and gut punch her with his boost gear and sending her into the wall, knocking her down. Midoriya-Red was knocked out. The winner is Midoriya. Izuku goes to his locker. The medic bots came and took Momo from the wall. Now Izuku and his class are watching the next matches. Hitoshi Shinso from the general course was against Izumi. Izumi lost because she got brainwashed and leave the arena. Mina vs Yuga, canon. Denki vs Ibra, canon. Katsuki vs Ochako, canon. Ejiro vs 𝗬𝗧𝗪 vs Tenya, canon. Hanta vs Shoto, canon. Katsumi vs 𝗧𝗪𝗪𝗆 won after she froze Katsumi, immobilized her. Now it was time for Izuku to fight Shoto. Ddraig, are you happy, part? You're going to another one of those. Izuku, of course I'm happy. He's one of them who caused me most of my pain. Izuku goes to the arena. Mike, welcome to the next part of the tournament. On the left we have the cold from 1A. Shoto Todoroki. Shoto K. Mike, and on the right we have the dragon of 1B. Izuku Midoriya. Izuku K. Midnight, are you ready? Both nodded. Midnights begin. Shoto sent an ice glacier towards Izuku. Izuku was trapped in the ice. Shoto, that's what you get for saying those words and what you did to Momo. Midnight Sensei, announce the winner. Midnight Bright. Midoriya is on. Before Midnight could finish, Izuku yelled Izuku Balance Breaker. Ddraig Welsh Drago. Over Booster. Izuku Balance Breaker appear. Izuku, do you think you won? Shoto. The real fight just started. Everyone remained shocked at Izuku Balance Breaker. Random Hero 9, is that even allowed? Random Hero 3, I don't know. But I don't think it should. I mean, an armor appear on the boy. Eraserhead grabbed the microphone. Eraserhead, for your information, that's part of Midoriya quirk. It's called Balance Breaker. Izuku walked towards Shoto. Shoto won't admit, but he was scared. Then Shoto sent another ice glacier towards Izuku, only that this time the ice was destroyed only by a fist of Izuku. Izuku, was that all? What happened with the one who trapped me in the ice all those years ago? With the one who used his fire on me? With the one who bullied me because I didn't have a quirk? Where's that piece of SHT who along with his shitty friends bully and torment me back in the day and used their quirks to hurt me? Everyone remained shocked. Shoto and his friends bully someone because he didn't have a quirk. How then Izuku get his quirk then? Toshinori thought, I knew it, he's working for AFO. Aggrieved their teeth because their past is going to be revealed. Back to the fight. Izuku, now you're afraid. Afraid that not only you'll get your butt kicked, but also that your past is going to be revealed. Shoto, shut up. Shoto send fire to Izuku, but Izuku is just walking through the fire. Izuku, I'm the Red Dragon Emperor. My flames burn hotter than anything. Your flame is nothing more than a candle to me. Izuku is now in front of Shoto and gut punch him, sending him to almost out of the arena, but Shoto used his ice to stop before he was out of the bounds. Izuku, don't worry. You'll always have the porcelain beach with you. You'll SCK her tips and she'll SCK your 1-inch wiener. The crowd oaked. Hearing this, Shoto began to get angry and used both ice and fire. Shoto, you're going to regret those words. Izuku, so, that's how you want. Then I have nothing against it. Let's go. Ddraig. Ddraig, I'm with you, partner. Izuku started to accumulate power for attack. Boost, 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 boost. Izuku created a small red ball in his left palm and got ready to shoot 𝗵𝗪𝗀. Midnight, we need to stop them. If those attacks collided, I don't know if they survive. Midnight, I agree. 𝗵𝗪𝗀 began to make walls between Izuku and Shoto. Midnight began to rip her shoulder costume and use her quirk. Izuku punched the red ball. Izuku's dragon shot. Izuku fired. Shoto also fired his attack despite the walls. The attacks still collided, making a giant explosion and a giant wind. Midnight, this power is unimaginable. Midnight was blown away. Then dust began to disperse, revealing Shoto out of the bounds with his clothes burned, and it revealed Izuku still standing in the arena, with no scratches. Izuku, the power built inside of me is burning like magma. Midnight, get out from the ruins. Midnight, Todoroki is out of the bounds. The winner is Izuku Midoriya. Izuku Balance Breaker disappear and he walk away. The medic bots came and took Shoto. Izuku is heading to his locker. On the way to his locker he encounter one Toshinori and Izuku ignored them and continued to walk. Izuku, stop so we can talk. But Izuku ignored her. Then Toshinori buffed and grabbed Izuku by the collar and lifted him up. And listen here, young man. That's not how you act towards your mother. Apologize right now. But Izuku wasn't feel scared. Izuku Dragon Boost. Izuku booster gear appear and Izuku begin to squeeze All Might arm. All Might kneeled from the pain. How you're stronger than me. Izuku, because idiot OFA power pale in front of the Red Dragon Emperor power. Ddraig is more powerful than OFA by a lot. You're a fly compared to me. Come and force me to do your bidding and I'll repeat what I did to that Nomu to you. Izuku let go of All Might arm and goes to the locker room and Inko looked at All Might arm that started to get black. Inko, how's that possible? Ejiro, where that Ddraig quirk come from? With Izuku he's outside to buy something to eat. Izuku buyed some snacks and started to eat. While eating, he was talking with Ddraig. Izuku Ddraig, until now, Rias and the others didn't bother us. Don't you think it's weird? Ddraig, I do, partner. But don't be afraid. As long as we're together, nothing can stop us. Izuku, thanks Ddraig for choosing me. Ddraig, don't mention it. You also saved me from Issei pervertence. Izuku finished his snack and goes to watch the next battle's time skip. Thanks to Kurumi, Izuku is now ready to face Katsuki after so many years of pain and suicide baiting. It was time for payback. Mike, welcome to the final round. On the left we have the explosion of 1A. Katsuki Bakugo. Katsuki walked to the arena. Mike, and on the right we have the dragon of 1B. Izuku Midoriya. Izuku came as well. Midnight, are you ready? Both nodded. Midnight's begin. Katsuki charged at Izuku. Katsuki, you're going down. Deku. Izuku, I would love to see you try. Dragon Boost. Izuku booster gear appear. Izuku, let's do this. Izuku activated Toki and charged at Katsuki. Katsuki tried a right hook, but Izuku easily dodged it and knee Katsuki in the stomach. The force of the knee sent Katsuki almost out of the bounds, but he used his explosions to stop Katsuki *, holding his stomach *. You damn Deku. Don't think this is over. Izuku, I know it's not over. Now come at me. Katsuki charged again, but the same thing happened minutes later. Izuku is standing above Katsuki who got his but beaten. Izuku is now ready for the final blow. Then Izuku punched the ground next to Katsuki head. Izuku, I'm done. And Izuku goes to exit out of the bounds. Katsuki *, get up *, Deku, come back here and fight. I didn't finish with you. Izuku, but I did. Take that first place. I don't care. You're not worth it. Katsuki was now fuming with anger. Katsuki thought, how dare you Deku? How dare you say I'm not worth it? Katsuki charged at Izuku and used his strongest attack on Izuku whose back was turned and took the whole attack head on. Izuku is now on the ground. Hurt Katsuki, how's that Deku? After I finish you, I'm going after that broom you protected at the battle training. Everyone gasped at this, but what happened next shocked everyone. Izuku rise up and his injuries started to heal. Then Izuku looked at Katsuki and his eyes were bright green. Izuku balance breaker appear. Izuku, listen here, Mutt. You can mock me, beat me, hurt me and others. But don't you dare hurt the ones I care and love. Juggernaut drive. Izuku balance breaker started to change. Izuku started to get bigger. Izuku, you're done. Rugard gaga. Izuku moved faster than anyone can see and punched Katsuki with so much force. Now Izuku is holding Katsuki by the clothes. Izuku, this is for when I was 5. Izuku fist made contract with Katsuki. Fave. Izuku, this is for when I was 6 * punch Katsuki again star. This is for when I was 7 * punch star. This is for when I was 8 * punch star. This is for when I was 9 * punch star. This is for when I was 10 * punch star. This is for when I was 11 * punch star. This is for when I was 12 * punch star. This is for when I was 13 * punch star. This is for when I was 14 * punch star. Katsuki face is now covered in BLD. He's missing some teeth. His nose is broken. And his eyes are black. Izuku, and this is for everything. Galactic Dragon. Izuku opened his mouth and a red ball of energy appears. 𝗵𝗃 Midnight, we need to stop Midoriya. It's going to finish Bakugo. Literally. Midnight used her WHP before Izuku could fire. Midnight WHP warped around his neck and Midnight pull, making Izuku to look up. Izuku fired the attack in the sky, then Midnight used her quirk and made Izuku to go to sleep. Midoriya-Red is unconscious. Midoriya win the sport festival. Then the heroes started to talk about Izuku. Random Hero 7, how could you let that monster here? Random Hero 2, he almost took the life of someone. Random Hero 4, he should be locked in prison like the villain he's. Eraserhead then grabbed the microphone. Eraserhead, the only ones that they need to in prison is you three. Bakugo started first. Midoriya just defended. And judging from how strong Midoriya punched Bakugo and saying, this is for it means that Bakugo did something to Midoriya in the past. If you investigate you would learn about someone. But you just jump to conclusions without thinking. In my opinion, you don't deserve to be heroes. This immediately shut up the heroes another time. Thanks to Kurumi, Izuku is now standing on the first place and ready to get his medal. Katsuki is second and his body is covered in bandages. Tenya is on third then, but Might came and hand the medals, but it was strong to give Izuku his medal because of fear. Izuku POV after, but Might give us the medals. Midnight comes to the scene. No one POV. Midnight come to the scene and grabbed a microphone. Midnight, now that the sport festival has ended, Principal Nizu propose a talent show. All of the first years can participate after they write their names. Katsuki and Shoto smirked and got an idea to write Izuku name on talent show, and that way, to humiliate Izuku with Izuku. He's at his locker and he's at the wall. Itsuka is leaning to him and they share a embrace. Itsuka, this is for winning the festival. Izuku, thank you for the prize. They again, then they heard a voice, hey. They turned and they saw Kinoko. Izuku, Kinoko, what are you doing here? Itsuka, the thing is I called her, but I didn't expect to come at this moment. Izuku, why? Itsuka, you see Izuku, Kinoko told me she has feelings for you. Izuku, but I'm with you. Itsuka, I don't mind sharing. On the condition that I'm the alpha. Izuku, Itsuka, if you don't have anything against it, then I accept. Kinoko then pushed Itsuka from Izuku and worked her arms around his neck and deeply him on the lips. Izuku on the instinct moved his arms and worked them on her waist. After that both separated and all three goes to watch the talent show, while Itsuka hugged his right arm and Kinoko hugged his left arm. Midnight, now the first person is asterisk, draw a name from the box asterisk, Izuku Midoriya. Izuku, what? Midnight sensei, I think it's a mistake. Midnight's nope. It's not a mistake. Now come on and show us your talent. Izuku goes to the scene. Both Katsuki and Shoto smirked at this. Momo smirked too because Izuku will embarrass himself. Izuku then looked at Katsuki and Shoto who smirked. Izuku thought, so you two did this? Well, if you want show, I give you show. Izuku grabbed the microphone and then says, Izuku, well, the truth had to come out anyway. Everyone, the ones who knew, wonder what secret. Then Izuku pulled from his pocket his visor. He put the visor on. Many wondered why he put a visor similar to dragon, but some figure it out. Izuku, now let the show begin. Izuku begin to sing. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, the way that things have been. Oh, second thing second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sale. I'm the 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. Oh, the 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my sulking to the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing from heartache. From the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the Izuku, sing those lyrics while looking at 1A pain. You made me a believer, believer pain. You break me down and build me up, believer, believer pain. Oh, let the bullets fly, oh, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from pain. You made me a believer, believer. First things first, can you imagine what's about to happen? It's Wheezy the dragon, I link with the dragons and we gon' get ratchet. No need for imaginin', this is what's happenin'. Second thing second, I reckon immaculate sound about accurate. I know that strength, it don't come without strategy. One know the sweet, it don't come without cavities. I know the passages come with some traffic. I start with from the basement, end up in the attic. And third thing third, whoever call me out, they simply can't count. Let's get mathematic, I'm up in this, huh? Is you a believer? I get a unicorn out of a zebra. I wear my uniform like a tuxedo. This dragon don't hold his breath, don't need no breather. Love you, 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. The son of a leader. I know the bloomin' don't come without rain. I know the losin' don't come without shame. I know the beauty don't come without hurt. Holp, last thing last I know that 𝗏𝗏 don't come without Wayne I know that losing don't come without game I know that glory don't come without pain. You made me a believer pain. You break me down and build me up, believer pain oh, let the bullets fly, oh, let them rain my life, my love, my drive, it came from pain. You made me a believer last things last by the grace of fire and flames you're the face of the future, the BLD in my veins, oh the BLD in my veins, oh but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing inhibited, limited till it broke open and rained down, like pain. You made me a believer pain. You break me down and build me up, believer pain oh, let the bullets fly, oh, let them rain my life, my love, my drive, it came from pain. You made me a believer and the crowd begin to applause Izuku thank you. I was planning to reveal my face after the festival, but it's good anyway now. Now all I have to say is that song for the most part represents me. I was a late boomer. For almost my entire life I was considered quirkless. The woman who gave me 𝗵𝗲𝗍𝗔 started to neglected and abused me. My stepfather as well. Unfortunately I never meet my biological father because he died before I was born, but I know that he'll be happy for me. My stepsister wasn't an exception. Together with her shitty friends bully and tormented me for something I can't control. Everyone, the gasped at this Izumi, started to grief their teeth Katsuki * quiet * I'll kill you Deku. Shoto * quiet * trust me, I want to kill him as you do, but we can't. Momo if we attack him, then everyone will know that we did all of that to him. Katsumi he got us in checkmate. Izumi looked at her class Izumi, thought, if I have to warn my brother forgiveness, then I must stay away from my class. Izuku prepared to leave the arena, but Midnight stop him Midnight, that was an amazing song Midoriya. Do you have more? Izuku I do. But this one is a sad one. Izuku grabbed the microphone again and started to sing 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 jamais trace loin chuel part trace sauvant travailleur m'amendit, travailleur c'est bien mieux tuetre mal accompagné pauvre. Ous ton papa. Dis-moi, ous ton papa. Sans mine devoir lui parler il 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗐𝗧𝗄𝗧. Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗧. Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗧. Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 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 Oyu Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗧. Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗧. Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗧. Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 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 Oyu Papa 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗧. 𝗧𝗏𝗃 oyu pile y aura bien un jour ou un ny croira plus un jour ou l'autre en sera tu papa et d'un jour et l'autre, en aura disparus serens nous detestables. Serens nous admirables. Des géniteurs ou de génies dites nous que dans naissance eux irresponsables. Ah, dites nous que, tiens tout le monde sait comment on fait de bébés mais personne n'y sait comment on fait de papas monsieur 𝗧𝗧 tout en aurait écherd. C'est sing il faut le sucre de son pouce ou quoi. Dites nous ou c'est cash. C'est doit faire au moins 1000 fois qu'on a bouffe nos doit ou tess. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. 𝗬𝗧. Ou papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. 𝗬𝗧. Ou papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Ous ton papa. Dis-moi, ous ton papa. Sans mine devoir lui parler il sait si tu il ne pas sacer papa dis-moi ou et tu caches. C'est doit faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai compte ms doits ous ton papa. Dis-moi, ous ton papa. Sans mine devoir lui parler il sait si tu il ne pas sacer papa dis-moi ou et tu caches. C'est doit faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai compte ms doits ou tess. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. 𝗬𝗧. Ou papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. Papa ou tess. 𝗬𝗧. 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗧𝗏 𝗧𝗏𝗧 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗧 𝗧𝗏𝗧 𝗧𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗧 𝗧𝗏𝗧. And the ones who understand France begin to cry from understanding the lyrics. Izuku then comes down from the scene. Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi, a week has passed since the sport festival. Everyone returned to the classes. Izuku is sitting on his chair with Itsuka and Kinoko looking at him. They didn't do anything yet. Vlad King enter inside with no bandages. Vlad, good morning class. Beat, good morning sensei. Vlad, today you'll choose your hero names and then you'll choose your internship, except for Midoriya. Izuku, why me? Vlad, because 𝗵𝗃𝗃 insisted to pick her as your internship. Here's her letter. Izuku took the letter. Midoriya, if you don't pick me as your internship, I'm gonna find you and kick your butt. Signed 𝗵𝗃𝗃. A chill goes on his spine. Izuku, well, at least she's sincerely. Then midnight came and give the class writing boards to write their names. B. Canon. Izuku goes to present his name. Izuku, the flame hero, Dragon Emperor. All of his liked his name, including midnight. After class, Izuku and his class goes each to their classes. Then Izuku heard the voice he hated. Izumi. Izuku. Izuku turned and he saw Izumi coming alone to him. Izuku, what the hell do you want, Izumi? Izumi, Oni, no, I don't deserve to call you that way. I want to say that I'm sorry for everything I've done to you. Wanted to protect you from becoming a hero, but as time passed, I forgot why I did that and became a quirkist. Izuku, you expect me to forgive just like that? Izumi, I know that you're not going to forgive just by saying I'm sorry. I'm going to show you through my actions. After the USJ, I took therapy, voluntary at the orphanages, and I did community service. But I must warn you. Izuku, from what? Izumi, or no. My parents are trying to make a quirk marriage between me and you. Izuku. Izumi, can you cover your ears? Izumi nodded and cover her ears. Izuku, Ddraig, holy sht, partner. Where did you learn that word? Izuku, signal Izumi to uncover her ears. Izumi, uncover her ears. Izuku, sorry for that. But are they stupid? Izumi, I know that. That's why I refused. And I was asking Nizu to make dorms so I can stay away from them. You don't have to forgive me, but please be careful with them. Izuku then raised his hand. Izumi closed her eyes and thought that Izuku is going to hit, but it didn't happen. Izumi then opened her eyes and feel Izuku hand giving her head pats. Izuku, from them, you're smart one. And you're closer to forgiveness, Izumi. I believe you. Izumi, you do. Izuku's Ddraig can tell if someone tries to lie and he detect no lie from you. Izumi, can I hug you? Izuku, sure. Izumi hugged Izuku. Izuku hugged Izumi back. Izumi, I miss this. Izuku, me too, Izumi. By the way, they broke the hug. Izuku, you need to give OFA to someone quirkless before you die. Izumi, what do you mean? Izuku, don't tell me that idiot didn't tell you. Izumi, about what? Izuku, that OFA can't be wielding by someone who already has a quirk. To those people who already possess their own quirk will drain their lifetime. Izumi, am I going to die? Izuku, yes, if you don't give OFA to someone else who's quirkless. The timer already started. But I think I know a way to froze it. Izuku, Dragon Boost. Boost. Izuku booster gear appear and put his hand on her head. Izumi was engulfed in red energy for a few seconds. Izumi, what did you do? Izuku, I used my powers to froze the time temporarily. The timer is stopped, but you still need to find a quirkless person to give OFA. Izumi was happy that her brother is giving her another chance with Izuku. He arrived at 𝗵𝗃𝗃 mansion. Once Izuku entered, he saw 𝗵𝗃𝗃 leaning on the wall eating a carrot. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, what's up? Document. Izuku, I'm started to think you're related to Bugs Bunny. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, good one. Now I'm gonna give you a tour around the house. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 give Izuku a tour around the house. Then 𝗵𝗃𝗃 said, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, now listen up, kid. I saw you at Sport Festival and I have to say that you have guts. And I like your songs. Izuku, thanks. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, now we're going to do a little sparring. Don't use your gauntlet or summon your dragon or lion. If you dare to summon them, then I'm gonna rip that gauntlet and use it to fire in your pages. Izuku feel a chill on his spine. Izuku and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 charge in battle. Izuku put a good fight, but 𝗵𝗃𝗃 was more experienced and Izuku got his butt kicked by her. Days later, Izuku and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 are patrolling within Hosu. Izuku is in his balance breaker. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, I have to admit, your hero suit looks so badass. Izuku, thanks. It's called balance breaker. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, I see. But what about when you grow at festival? Izuku, that was Juggernaut Drive. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 Juggernaut Drive. Izuku, it's a powerful form. Balance Breaker is more than enough to wipe the floor with all might. I know. I saw how you destroyed that Nomu to the USJ. Izuku, exactly. Izuku and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 then saw the city in flames. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, we need to go. Dragon Emperor, you're with me. Izuku on it. Izuku and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 dashed at the city and goes to help others heroes fighting the Nomus. Then Izuku got a notification on his phone. Izuku opened the phone and he saw Izumi sent him her location. Izuku then knew something is happening. Izuku 𝗵𝗃𝗃. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 turned to Izuku. Izuku, permission to leave. Someone from my school might be in danger. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 granted. But be careful. Izuku then dashed towards Izumi location with Izumi. She's on the ground after Stain paralyzed her. Shoto, Shoka and Tenya goes after Stain for revenge after what happened with Tensei. Stain is about to execute Tenya, but he had to dodge a fist. Izuku, I arrived just in time. Shoto and Shoka glared at Izuku. Shoto/Shoka thought, why is Deku here? I don't need his help. Izuku then looked at Stain. Izuku, if you want to kill them, you have to go through me. Dragon Emperor. Stain, as you request, Dragon Emperor. Stain charged at Izuku and he does a slash. Izuku put on guard and managed to block Stain/Stain. I see that you're having good skills. Izuku, the same can be say about you. Stain got some distance and throw some knives at Izumi. Izuku no. Izuku charged and blocked the knives with his shoulder. The knives couldn't penetrate Balance Breaker. After a while Izuku managed to buy time for 𝗵𝗃𝗃 to come and took down Stain with a surprise kick. Izuku then make Balance Breaker disappeared and grabbed Izumi and give her a piggyback. Izuku, there Izumi. You'll be fine. Izumi, thank you. Izumi smiled. Shoka Tenya thought, don't tell me Izumi betrayed us and goes to Deku. There you are. Izumi opened her eyes and saw Gran Torino. Izumi, Gran Torino. She didn't had to finish because Gran Torino kicked her in the face. GT, I told you to wait for me. Izumi, I'm sorry, but my friend was in danger. GT, this can't be helped. Look at Izuku, are you okay? Izuku, I'm fine. Stain weapons didn't manage to get through Balance Breaker. Then more heroes came. GT, now we need to get down. A flying Nomu with a head injury came and grabbed Izumi from Izuku. Izuku Balance Breaker. Izuku folded his wings and got ready to fly to save Izumi, but then Stain cut the ropes with his hidden knife and kicked the BLD of the Nomu from a heroine face. The Nomu started to fall. Stain then used the knife and killed the Nomu, freeing Izumi. Then more heroes prepare for battle. Stain then released his killer intent. Stain, come at me, you fakers. The ones who'll kill me are the real heroes. Dragon Emperor and All Might. No one could move from fear, except for Izuku. Then Stain dropped the knife and fall unconscious. Izuku then rushed to help Izumi. Izuku easy. They rushed to the hospital where Izumi, Shoto, Shoka and Tenya were punished for fighting Stain. Izuku also got some punishment, but not as severe since he didn't use his quirks to attack, only for defense. No one POV at Izuku house. Izuku is still sleeping in his bed, but he's not alone. On the same bed is also Izumi, who's sleeping. Since Izumi realized that she had to earn Izuku forgiveness, she told her parents that she's going to be on her own. Her parents agreed to that. Now Izumi is working at a cafe as maid and serves the customers. Izumi woke up and realized that a pair of hands are wrapped on her waist. Izumi looked back and she saw Izuku hugging her from behind. Izuku, morning. Izumi, I miss this. Izuku, me too. Ddraig, partner, don't forget. You are no longer related with Inko or Izumi since we became partners. So it's okay if you want to mate with her. Inspired by Jinzo King 222. Izuku blushing Ddraig, shut up. Izumi, what was that? Izuku, nothing. Meanwhile Ddraig was laughing his guts out. Izuku goes and prepared breakfast. Izumi, you know that you have to transfer to 1B. Izumi, why? Izuku, because most likely Shoto, Shoka and Tenya will tell the others that I help you to fight Stain and that you smiled when I carried you. They'll say that you betray them. Izumi, I think you're right. Izuku. Izuku, it's Oni-chan. Izumi, but Izumi, you proved that you earned my forgiveness and that's why you can call me Oni-chan again. Izumi started to cry of joy. She jumped and hugged Izuku, tackling him on the ground and burying his face to her bub. Izumi cry of joy thank you, thank you, thank you. Izuku hardly breathing you're welcome. But I need air. Izumi, what was that, Oni-chan? Izuku, I need air. Izumi immediately realized that she was suffocating Izuku with her bub. She let him go. Izuku *, breathing rapidly *, oh sweet mother of air. I'm never going to dive underwater. Izumi Oni-chan, you're overreacting. Izuku, well I'm sorry Izumi. But you've grown so much, you were suffocated me with your giant bub. Izumi *, blushing * Oni-chan, shut up. They finished eating breakfast and started to go to school before they entered to their class. Izuku and Izumi goes to Nizu office. Izuku knocked on the door. Nizu, come in. Izuku and Izumi enter inside. Nizu, good to see you again, nephew. Saw Izumi. Why is she's here? Izuku, uncle, she earned my forgiveness and now we have another problem. Nizu, which is the problem? Izumi, now that I earned Oni-chan forgiveness, the others from my class won't like it and they might attack me. Izuku, so we came to the conclusion that Izumi must be transferred to 1B for her safety. Nizu, I see. Well, I will call Eraserhead and Vlad King to make the transfer. And it won't be a transfer from 1B to 1A because I know what will happen. Izuku, thank you uncle. Look at Izumi. Izumi, can you please exit? I need to speak with Uncle Nizu about something important. Izumi, sure. And Izumi step outside the office. Izuku * gets serious * uncle. It's time to talk about 𝗂𝗧𝗏 Gremory. Nizu, I believe we have to. Izuku, before the sport festival could start, 𝗂𝗧𝗏, Akino, Zenobia, Asia, Kaneko and Issei were at my house. They wanted to take Ddraig from me and bring it back to Issei. Ddraig then materialize in a small form, the size of a cat. Ddraig. They don't understand that I don't want anything to do with them anymore. I'm happy with my new partner. Izuku, thanks Ddraig. Anyway, 𝗂𝗧𝗏 tried to stuck me to make me give Ddraig back, but even if her stuckton worked, I couldn't give Ddraig. Ddraig bonded with me and now we're inseparable. Ddraig, that's true. Me and Izuku bonded together. Only when Izuku die we'll be separated. Nizu, thank you for telling me this, nephew. I assure you that 𝗂𝗧𝗏 and the others won't go unpunished. You have my word. Izuku, thank you, uncle. But in time we have to tell Izumi too that Ddraig is not a quirk. She deserved to know. Nizu, you're right about that. You may go to your class. Yagi will be soon your new classmate. Izuku, thank you. And Izuku goes to his class where he was tackled to the ground by Itsuka and Kaneko. Izuku, girls, we just met yesterday. Both we know, but we miss you. Izuku and the girls rise up. Yosetsu, Sin and Kozai walked towards Izuku and begin to bow to him. All three, all hail the 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗵𝗃. Izuku, guys, I'm not a 𝗵𝗃. Ddraig, * of course you are, partner. You'll be a much better 𝗵𝗃 than Issei because you love your girlfriends not because of their bodies, but because of who they are. * Meanwhile in Underworld, Issei, who's talking about me? Back to you. It's time for hero training at the Gamma Ground. Are both 1A and 1B with all might and magnet. Izumi was lucky and Eraserhead was protecting her from her classmates. Now from 1A are Izumi, Hanta, Mina, Mashiaro and Tenya who'll go first. From 1B are Izuku, Setsuna, Kurwaro, Pony and Juzo AM. The plan is simple. You'll have to get to my location and save me. The fastest wins. And don't destroy anything in your path. Point at Katsuki. Katsuki, don't point at me. The teams got ready for start. Izuku, good luck Izumi. Izumi, you too, Oni-chan. May the best win. They fist pump thought. Damn you Izumi. You betrayed us and now you're with Deku. You need to be put in your place. Both classes begin to talk. Katsuki, Deku will be last. Them start. Both classes, except for Izuku, goes to the location. Izumi used her telekinesis to move small objects to create stairs and to have high view. The rest, canon. Kurwaro started to move through the shadows. Setsuna detached herself while she was jumping. Pony used her horns to fly. Juzo soften the ground and begin to swim through the ground. Izuku was still at start line with his eyes closed. Shoto Deku is just standing there. Katsumi because he can't win. Then Izuku opened his eyes and yelled Izuku, balance break. Ddraig, Welsh dragon. Over booster. Izuku balance break appear and Izuku spread his wings and then Izuku flies at hyper speed and he passed all of them. Izuku arrived first. He landed in front of All Might and Magnet. Izuku * look at them * what? Magnet, young man. You were supposed to go through the obstacles, not fly above them. Izuku, are you two idiots? Tell me something. What you'll do to save people. Will you go through many obstacles or, like I did, fly towards to save the people? /magnet. Izuku, that's what I thought. Izuku then goes to a corner and put his headphones and started to listen to his songs. Izumi arrived after Izuku. Izumi, I made it, Oni-chan. Izuku, you sure did, Izumi. Izuku started to give Izumi head pats, making her giggle. Izumi, oh right. Look at all my dad, I want to tell you something. What is it, Izumi? Izumi *, pull a string of her hair *, I don't want /////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////// aren't as lucky as me and 𝗳𝗧𝗍𝗃 could help them. And I don't want to die from it. What do you mean die? Izuku, you are brain idiot. Why do you think that you had 𝗳𝗧𝗍𝗃 far longer than others users? It's because 𝗳𝗧𝗍𝗃 can't be wilded by someone who already has a quirk. It's like a cup. The cup is the person and the contest is the quirk. Now add 𝗳𝗧𝗍𝗃. What'll happen? Silence until Izumi the cup will be spilled. Izuku, exactly. Hearing this, All Might immediately took 𝗳𝗧𝗍𝗃 back to save Izumi. Izumi, I'm free. Izuku, come Izumi. Let's wait for the others to come. Izumi, coming Oni-chan. They go to a corner to listen to Izuku songs, but then Izuku felt a hand on his shoulder. Izuku turned and he saw Magnet, sweetie, after this can you come home for dinner? Izuku, no. Izuku free his shoulder from Magnet grasp, but then he felt like he can't walk anymore, indicated that Magnet used her quirk. Magnet, you're going to listen to me. I'm your mother. Izuku, you're no longer my mother. Magnet, yes Izuku, I'm no longer related to you. Hearing this, Magnet released Izuku. Izumi, Oni-chan, what do you mean you're no longer related to mom? Izuku, Izumi, you see. Ddraig is an ancient quirk. Through the centuries is evolving and gain many abilities. One of them is that Ddraig can alter the DNA of their partners. And I asked Ddraig to change my DNA. I'm no longer related to her. Ddraig then manifests as the size of a parrot and he's standing on Izuku's shoulder. Ddraig, that's right. Izuku Midoriya is no longer related to Inko Yagi or Izumi Yagi. Partner, don't forget that now you can mate with Izumi. Izuku *, blushing *, Ddraig, shut up. Izumi was a blushing mess. Izumi, is it true, Oni-chan, that we can mate? Izuku, yes. But I don't think we can. Because my girlfriends will have our heads. But if you want, then you should ask them. Izumi, okay. After a while the rest of the students arrived. Magnet, good job everyone. Kuro, I'm so jealous on you, Izuku. With Ddraig by your side, you can do anything. Izuku, Kuro, don't let that put you down. This should motivate you to work harder. And besides, Ddraig is not just a quirk. Is a friend and partner. Togger, even so, you're on a different level on power and skills. Then Momo decided to talk. Momo, it's not always about power. It's also about intelligence, and I have to say that you're nowhere near my level. Thought, take that Deku. Itsuka, first of all, you don't even know Izuku. Second, how can you say something like that without knowing someone? Maybe Izuku is just as smart as you or even smarter. Momo *, look at Izuku *, then I challenge you to a duel. Then intercom knees, can Izuku Midoriya and Izumi Yagi present to my office? Izuku, well, we should go. Izumi. Izumi, okay, Oni-chan. Jump on his back, let's go. Izuku *, look at Momo *, sorry princess. Maybe we can talk another time. Add a cup of tea. And they leave. Momo was furious that Izuku called her princess. There was a time when she was called princess by an rich idiot before her father disowned her, but when Izuku called her princess is like an insult that she can't compete with him. Ddraig saw everything and he was laughing his guts out. He knew that something similar will happen to Rias one day. Meanwhile, in the underworld, Rias, Achu. Who's talking about me? Back to you. Izuku is walking towards Nizu's office while carrying Izumi piggyback style. Then after they arrived at the door, Izuku let Izumi down and enter inside, and they saw Nizu, Eraserhead, and Vlad. King Nizu, nephew, good to see you again. I just finished the transfer. Now Izumi Yagi is part of 1B. Eraserhead, as much as I don't like it, now that I saw how much progress you made, I know that it's for your own good. Izumi, thank you, Aizawa-sensei. And Izumi goes to 1A and get her stuff and leave the rest to boil in anger that Izumi betrayed them. Now Izumi is part of 1B. The others were having doubts about this, but they accepted Izumi after they saw her how attached is with Izuku. He's in his locker room and he's changing. Izuku finished changing from his gym uniform and got ready to leave, but someone was in front of the door. Izuku, Setsuna, what are you doing here? However, Setsuna didn't say anything. She pushed Izuku back to the locker room, then she detached her palms and she held Izuku arms. Setsuna then deeply Izuku on the lips, shocking Izuku. After a while Setsuna let go of Izuku. Izuku, Setsuna, why did you do that? You know that I'm with Ipsuka and Kinoko. She know about that. Izuku turned and he saw Ipsuka and Kinoko. Ipsuka, Setsuna told us that she had feelings for you, Kinoko, and she proved that she's worthy to be with you. So we'll share with her too. Ipsuka and she know that I'm the alpha. Izuku, if you two are alright with that, I'll try my best to be with all three of you. Smile. Meanwhile with Ddraig moved Setsuna name higher. Ddraig, Setsuna advance in the rank. Who'll be next? Back to reality. Izuku couldn't believe it. Before the middle school could finish, he was nothing. He had no quirk, no friends, no girlfriends, but now he has Ddraig and Regulus. He has the entire class by his side. He has 3 appealing girlfriends that loves him for who he's, not what he's. He has his sister back, even though he's no longer related to her. Meanwhile at Issei Academy, Rias, Akino, Zenobia, Asia, Kaneko and Issei are on the ground after meeting with Nizu, who released his demonic aura. Towards them Nizu * demon aura *, you have some guts to come to my nephew and student from my school. Issei, but Nizu-sensei, he stole Ddraig from me. Nizu * look at Issei * for your information. Issei, Ddraig wasn't stole. Ddraig is a sentient being with his own mind. If he wanted to leave, it's his choice. And judging from your pervert history, I don't blame Ddraig for leaving you. Rias, but Nizu-sensei, Ddraig is Issei's sacred gear. Nizu, you don't understand Rias. Ddraig is a living being. You can't order Ddraig. And don't forget that Ddraig is a dragon who can make his own decisions. Now get ready to face the punishment. All punishment. Nizu, what? You thought that I won't find out that you were at my nephew's house and you try to force Izuku to give Ddraig even though he can't do that. Look at Rias and don't think that don't know how you plan to stuck him. You didn't notice that Izuku house was full of cameras. In a few days there will be a court where your fates will be decided. And with that Nizu deactivated his demonic aura and leave no one. POV Izuku is waking up in his bed. He saw that he still has his arms wrapped on Izumi waist. Izuku morning. Izumi morning. The twins woke up from the bed. They prepared breakfast. After they eat, they brush their teeth, change into their uniforms and go to A. Once they arrived, Izuku was tackled on the ground by Itsuka, Kinoko and Setsuna. Izuku girls, we saw yesterday. Itsuka, you were gone for far too long. They got up from the ground and got back to their chairs. Pony looked at Izuku and started to blush, but she managed to hide it. Then Vlad King enter. Vlad, good morning. Student speak. Good morning, sensei. Vlad, today we'll be doing training with 1A. Put your gym clothes and meet me at ground gamma. Be high. B goes to change. The boys from 1A glared at Izuku, while the 1A girls glared at Izumi. After they finish changing, they go to ground gamma where Nizu, Eraserhead, Vlad King, All Might and Magnet. Itsuka sensei, what'll we do here? Vlad, today you'll be doing quirkless training. Everyone, a few, Shota, why would we need this? Shouldn't we training our quirks? Eraserhead, there'll be times when you can't use your quirks. You have to adapt to any situations. From each class we'll be fighting 1v1. Momo, step forward. Momo, I challenge you. Point at Izuku, thought, without that stupid quirk, you're nothing. Deku, Izuku accepted the challenge. Izuku * Ddraig, let's not use any powers. I'll use only my skills and strength. * Ddraig * okay, partner. * Izuku and Momo are now facing each other. Eraserhead, shake hands as symbols of compassion. Izuku raised his hand for shake, but Momo didn't. Momo, you lose that. Without that stupid quirk, you're useless. Ddraig * the speech. How she's daring to insult me. Partner, make her feel pain. Izuku * you got it, partner. Nizu, begin. Momo charged at Izuku and tried to punch him, but Izuku jumped out of the attack. Izuku, are you even trying? Momo, stop acting tough. Izuku, but I'm tougher than you. Momo tried to hit Izuku with every attack's kicks, punches, nothing worked. Izuku * dodge * lack of discipline. Dodge lack of control. Dodge no technique. Dodge and most importantly, Momo tried to kick, but this time, Izuku caught her leg. Izuku, you're sloppy. Izuku punched Momo in the face. Momo fall on her back. Izuku then goes and grabbed her legs. Izuku is now holding Momo legs in his armpits. Momo, what are you doing? Izuku, make you pay for what you said to my partner. Izuku put Momo in a Boston crab. Imagine it's Izuku, Momo, let me go. Izuku, submit. Momo, screw you. Izuku, you asked for it. Izuku, pull harder. Her legs. Momo low part was exposed because of the position of her legs. Imagine they're Momo legs and she's wearing the UA gym uniform. Momo Izuku, submit. Momo, F you. Izuku, no thanks. I'm already taken. But you ask for it. Izuku let go of Momo right leg. Momo thought. He let go of my right leg. Izuku, pull harder on her left leg. Momo, 𝗵𝗲𝗵𝗃. Izuku, submit or your feet will touch your head. Izuku pulled Momo leg harder. Momo *, tap on the ground *, I submit. Izuku let go of her leg. Nizu, winner by 𝗬𝗵𝗃, Izuku Midoriya. The medic bots took Momo from the battleground since she's having problems with walking now. Izuku didn't break her legs, but her body is not dealing well with pain. Izuku arrived at the others and he was praised by his class. Then Tenya started to scold Izuku for hurting Momo. Izuku, listen here, dickhead. It was a battle. And don't start to say I hurt her precious legs when you and your class bully me back in the day. 𝗵𝗃𝗁𝗍𝗧𝗔𝗍𝗔, Izuku L, what do you mean by that? Izuku, remember what I say about my life after I revealed that I'm dragon. B nodded. Izuku, you're looking at my past. 1A is the one who bully, torment and beat me back in the day. B what? Yosetsu, why they're in the hero course then? Why anyone would put them in the first place? Izuku, I asked for that to let them become heroes. So why would you do that? Izuku, now that I'm more powerful than them. What better revenge than force them to watch me become a better hero than them? We couldn't believe Izuku is a pure genius. Grit their teeth because their past has been revealed. Now the classes return to the battles for most of the matches. 1B dominating 1A because they also trained to fight Quirkless, as well as for 1A they only trained their quirks. Now Izuku is against 𝗬𝗧𝗪. It was time to get his revenge for when she made him float and then make him fall HRD on the ground. Nizu, begin. 𝗬𝗧𝗪 rushed at Izuku and grabbed him by the hand. 𝗬𝗧𝗪 then almost throw Izuku. 𝗬𝗧𝗪's gunhead martial arts. Izuku, you're a fool. 𝗬𝗧𝗪 throw Izuku, but Izuku evaded the blow and land back on his feet. 𝗬𝗧𝗪 chow. Izuku, don't forget. I study many heroes. Gunhead is one of them. And besides, you're an idiot. Who's yelling the move that will do? 𝗬𝗧𝗪 grit her teeth and rushed again. Izuku, lack of DSD. Izuku then dodged 𝗬𝗧𝗪 grappling and knee her in the stomach. 𝗬𝗧𝗪 spit saliva. Izuku, no technique. 𝗬𝗧𝗪 fall. Izuku then caught her legs and put 𝗬𝗧𝗪 in a painful sharpshooter. After 2 minutes 𝗬𝗧𝗪 * tap, tap, tap star. Izuku let go of 𝗬𝗧𝗪 legs. Nizu, winner by 𝗬𝗵𝗃, Izuku Midoriya. Izuku then leave and waited for the next match. Time skip, thanks to Kurumi. The training was over. Izuku wiped the floor with his opponents from 1A. Momo. Izuku beat her with the Boston Crab. 𝗬𝗧𝗪. Izuku beat her with the sharpshooter. Mina. Izuku beat her with the figure 4 leg lock. 𝗬𝗧𝗪. Izuku beat her with the camel clutch. Now Izuku finished changing back to his uniform and got ready to return to class. But once he opened the door from the locker room he saw Izuku's pony. What are you doing here? However, Pony didn't respond. She pushed Izuku back to the locker room. She pinned Izuku to the wall. She pressed her melons on his tea. She grabbed Izuku by the tie and embraced him on the lips. Shocking Izuku. Itsuka, looks like she confessed to you too, Izuku. Smile. Izuku, Itsuka, you knew about this. Itsuka, of course I know. Pony showed me that she's worthy to be your girlfriend. And Pony become part of the 𝗧𝗏. Now Izuku and his 4 girlfriends, for now, are walking back to class. Many boys envied Izuku for having a 𝗧𝗏. Others bow to him. Boys, all hail the 𝗧𝗏 king. Meanwhile with Ddraig laughing his guts out **𝗧𝗪𝗃𝗧𝗃 saw that and she didn't like it. She was looking with disgust. She walked towards them. 𝗬𝗧𝗪, losers are destined to be with losers. Izuku, what the hell do you want, gravity slut? 𝗬𝗧𝗪, I was just saying that you only pick the most unattractive girls in the school. Izuku, and what make you think like that? 𝗬𝗧𝗪 point at Itsuka *, she's a tomboy who doesn't like girl stuff and she has a lame quirk. Point at Kinoko, she's a midget and her quirk is useless. Besides, her eyes is covered by the hair. Point at Setsuna, she's a walking Lego and she's ugly. Point at Pony, she's fat like a cow, she's having a lame quirk, she's having hooves for feet and she can't talk Japan very good. Izuku, that's it. Because I only saw jealousy. Itsuka may be a tomboy, but I don't care about that. She's appealing to me. Her quirk is not powerful, she made it powerful. Kinoko might be short in height, but what's the problem with that? Plus, her quirk is very useful and unique. She can use her quirk for restaurants, for firefighters, and the list goes on. Pony is appealing just the way she's. She's not fat. Her quirk is awesome and useful. I love her just the way she's is. If you say about them, what problems do you have? Ochako, none. I have better 𝗧𝗵𝗲, better butt, better quirk and everything. Izuku, so what if you have bigger melons or butt? I don't love my girlfriends for their bodies. I love them because they're kind, sweet and most importantly they're treating people nice, unlike you. And you said that you have better quirk. But what if I cut one of your fingers? Your quirk requires all 5 fingers, doesn't it? Ochako, Izuku, that's what I thought. Now leave us alone. Ochako, and if I don't? Izuku, then I'll put you in another painful 𝗬𝗵𝗃. Hearing that, Ochako immediately run because she's still feeling some pain from that sharpshooter. Izuku and his girlfriends goes to class. No one POV at the twins' residence. Izuku is waking up in his bed and he see that he is still hugging Izumi waist from behind. Izuku, morning. Izumi, morning. The twins woke up from the bed and goes to make breakfast. Once they eat the breakfast, they brush their teeth, change into their uniforms and go to on the way to many women's rush to Izuku since Izuku revealed that he's dragon. Many women's drag Izuku from one to another. Izuku head was in so many bub. Izumi giggled at this, then a voice was heard, "Hey, leave him alone." They turned and they saw 𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃, leave the boy alone. He'll be late for school. The women's leave Izuku alone, who almost fainted from having his head in so many bub. Izuku, thank you for the save, lady. Empty lady, no problem. Now go to school. Izuku and Izumi goes to school, but Izuku was stopped by a hand that holding his. Izuku turned and he saw a lady holding his hand. Lady, I need to talk to you about something, but not here. Izumi, you can go, Oni-chan. I'll see you in class. Izuku and lady goes to a dark corner. Izuku, what's about? Lady pinned Izuku to the wall. Is lady. Lady, I felt alone since the sport festival. Lady Izuku on the lips. Izuku was shocked that lady did this, but after all that's her nature. Lady break the embrace and said goodbye. Izuku still processing that lady him again. Ddraig, partner, you naughty boy. I never expected that you're so successful with ladies. Izuku *, blushing *, shut up, Ddraig. Izuku goes to UA and to his class. Once Izuku opened the door, he was tackled on the ground by his 4 girlfriends. Izuku girls, we saw yesterday. All 4 we don't care. You were gone far too long. Then the girls smelled lady essence on Izuku. Itsuka again with lady. Kinoko, I hope her and others to stop. Setsuna, or we'll stop them. Ponya. All 4 Oni smiled. Izuku was afraid of his girlfriends. Izuku thought, I'm the Red Dragon Emperor of Hope. I'm more powerful than a god. And I'm scared of my girlfriends. Look at his girlfriends, okay? I'll rather be scared of them. Ddraig *, me too, partner. Izuku changed Ddraig from the bub dragon to the Red Dragon Emperor of Hope. Izuku got up and sat on his chair and the school begin time skip. Thanks to Kurumi, Izuku is now at the lunch and get some normal food. Izuku is now sitting at a table with his class. Izuku, the final exam before the training camp is almost here. Yosetsuya, but what will be at the exam? Itsuka, I heard that we're going to fight robots. Like the entrance exam. Izuku, I don't think so. Kozai, why do you say that? Izuku, because the teachers saw us how we can handle the robots. I think it's going to be different this time. We started to think about it and Izuku was. Maybe it will be different. Izuku and his class finished and each other prepared to go to their home. Izumi was going up ahead to their house. Izuku was stopped by Izuku. What do you want, Momo? Momo, it's obvious that you'll fail the exam. So I feel pity for you and decided to help you with study. It will cost you $50. Thoughts, this way I can get more money and get back to my life that you destroyed. Izuku, nope. I don't need you. Besides, I have the highest score in my class and I already have a teacher. Ddraig appear as the size of a parrot on Izuku's shoulder. Ddraig, I can teach Izuku way better than you. Momo, but you need me. Izuku, okay then. Prove it. Let's meet at a green zone after we change in our casual clothes. Oh, hi there. Izuku, I know that you want a rematch for yesterday. So if you beat me in this quirkless fight, I'll let you teach me. If I win, then you leave me alone. Momo, fine. Both go to their homes to change in their casual clothes. After they changed, Izuku is tall almost as 𝗧𝗍𝗪 here. Izuku, let's go. They walk to a green zone to give their fight. On the way there, Izuku, watch out. Izuku dragged Momo towards him. Momo, what are you doing? Then some kids on skateboards pass next to them. Izuku, be careful. They resumed their walk. They arrived at the green zone. Izuku, before we fight, I want to know something. Momo, what? Izuku, why do you hold so much anger towards me? Momo, because of you, I was kicked out of the house. I was disowned by my father because of you. Izuku, one, you were kicked because you took excuse my language, wear and beach of a mother's side. 2, you have none to blame other than you. Now, let's resume to our fight. Izuku took a fighting stance. Momo took 1, 2. Izuku, let's go. Momo charged at Izuku with a right kick, but Izuku caught it and delivered a punch to Momo's stomach. Momo fall on her knees while holding her stomach. Izuku, can you still fight or we should stop? Momo, no, stand up weakly, I can still fight. Momo charged at Izuku with a right punch, but Izuku dodged it and caught Momo from behind by the waist. Momo, Izuku, you're finished. Izuku perform a German suplex on Momo. Izuku, you're done now. Izuku wrapped his legs on Momo's left leg and his arms on her right leg and began to split her legs. In the comments you'll find the source of the image. Momo, let me go. Izuku, submit. Momo crying no. Izuku tight the hold. Momo pass out from the pain. Izuku then let her go. Momo is now unconscious on the ground. Izuku then took Momo and carry her bridal style to a tree. Izuku, I'll stay with you Momo until you awake. Izuku placed Momo at the tree roots, but Momo fall on the ground. Izuku then decided to stay with Momo and hold her until she woke up. Izuku goes behind her and hugged her waist. After 20 minutes Momo woke up and she realized that she was hugged from behind. She looked behind her and she saw that Izuku hugged her. Momo, what do you think you're doing? Izuku, you keep falling on the ground and it's getting cold. I may hate you, but I don't you to get cold. Now let's go to each other homes. Izuku let go of Momo and each other goes to their houses. Another time skip. Thanks to Kurumi, Izuku and his class passed the written exam. Now they're ready to face the practical exam. Now both 1A and 1B are outside and prepare for the exam, but they wonder why all the teachers are present. 𝗍𝗍𝗪, now you think you have to fight robots from the entrance exam, but we decided to change things. You'll fight us. A and 1B canon, but Izuku will be against All Might alone. Izumi is against Magnet, Katsuki, Katsumi and Shoka are against All Might as well. Now it was time for Izuku to fight All Might. Izuku was happy on the inside. He'll be wiping the floor with the one who caused him so much pain and suffering. Izuku is now walking through the fake city, but no trace of All Might. Then All Might came from the sky. You came, hero. This is why your end. Thought, once I win this fight, you're going to be in a quirk marriage with Izumi. Izuku, if you think that, then you're a bigger idiot than I thought. Balance breaker. Ddraig, Welsh dragon. Overboost. Izuku balance breaker appear. Izuku, the power inside of me is burning like magma. Toshinori wouldn't admit it, but he was scared of balance breaker. He knows how strong is it after seeing how Izuku killed the Nomu and he didn't even damage it a bit. Izuku charged at All Might and punch him in the face, sending him far. Izuku, stop thinking and fight. I need to wipe the floor with you. All Might rise up and charged at Izuku. Detroit smash. All Might fist made contact with Izuku balance breaker, but to his surprise, Izuku took the attack without even moving. Izuku, is that all? This is how you're doing? Izuku punch again. All Might, sending him far again. This repeated many times. All Might didn't give up and still charged at Izuku. Izuku just took the attacks, but none of them didn't even move him. Izuku was having enough. All Might charged again. Izuku, Arc Regulus. A powerful lightning bolt strike All Might, knocking him down. Izuku then put the cuffs on All Might hands. Nizu, winner, Izuku Midoriya. Izuku then goes to the observation room where he was congratulated by his classmates. Izuku then looked at Nizu with a look that said she needs to know, and look at Izumi. Nizu nodded. Nizu, well done everyone. Now, Izuku Midoriya and Izumi Yagi. I want to talk with you too in my office. Both nodded at Nizu's office. All three are inside. Izumi uncle, why did you call us here? Izuku, because Izumi. You need to know the truth. Izumi, what truth, Oni-chan? Izuku, that I'm still quirkless. Izumi, but you have a quirk. Ddraig. Ddraig appear as cat size and speak. Ddraig, I'm not a quirk, Izumi. It's time to know where I came from. Izuku, Nizu and Ddraig started to told Izumi everything. Izumi, I never believe it that you are the host of something so powerful, Oni-chan. Izuku, I know it's a lot of information, but please keep the secret. Izumi, I will, Oni-chan. I'll take Ddraig's secret to the grave. Izuku, thank you, Izumi. Look at Nizu uncle, the day of court case is soon. Nizu, I know, nephew. Don't worry, you got this. I'm going to be by your side. Izumi, what court case? Izuku's Ddraig previous partner, Issei Hyudo, correct me if I spelled wrong, think that I stole Ddraig from him and want a court case. Him and the others think that way and they want a court case. Izumi, don't worry, Oni-chan. You got this. Izuku, thanks, Izumi. And the twins leave the office. No one. POV Izuku is walking through the streets. More days until the court case. Izuku thought, Ddraig, are you sure Rias and the others won't try anything? Ddraig *, don't panic, partner. They'll be at a court case. It's forbidden to try something like fake evidence and any other things to make you look like a bad guy. Izuku thought, thanks Ddraig. Izuku got to a store to buy food, but he was spotted by some girls who were fans of Dragon. Instantly Izuku was dragged from girl to girl, to bub, his face touch every bub, except for the ones who are married and old ladies, no offense. Hey, let the boy alone or I'll arrest you for harassment. They turned and they saw Burning. They immediately let go of Izuku and leave. Izuku, thanks. Burning, don't mention it. Now grab your groceries and then I'm gonna escort you to your home. And I won't take no for an answer. Seeing that he doesn't have a choice, Izuku let Burning him to his home. Izuku finished buying the food and got out. Burning him to his home. After a while, they arrived at Izuku house. Izuku, thanks. For me. Burning, no problem. Now ***, I believe you have something that belonged to me. Izuku, but I didn't took anything from you. Then Burning pinned Izuku on the wall of the yard. Burning pressed her melons on his Burning, it's not fair that in lady you again. Burning then Izuku on the lips, shoving her tongue into his mouth. Then she grabbed his hands and placed them on her hips. After 5 minutes Burning stopped, but not before to take a picture of her Izuku and send to the other three with a message. Burning, now I have to go, cutie. But before I go, wouldn't you want to squeeze my melons? She put her hands under her melons and lift them up, making them look bigger. Izuku was a blushing mess. Burning, come on. Like this. She grabbed his hands and placed them on her melons. Burning, now, squeeze. Izuku didn't have a choice and started to squeeze her melons. Their texture were soft, squishy and looks like they could bury you. After 2 minutes of squeezing, Burning left. But she took a picture in secret of Izuku squeezing her melons and she sent to the other three heroines the photo with the message, his hands are so gentle when he squeezed my tips. Izuku then enter inside his house. He put his groceries in the kitchen and goes to the recording room. He has a recording room in his house and is soundproof. Ddraig partner, are you alright? Izuku, Ddraig partner. Izuku, Ddraig partner, can you hear Izuku? Izuku fainted in the recording room. Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi, Izuku is walking through the streets with joy. Tomorrow is the court case against Rias, her lapdogs. Izuku will definitely win because he has every proof of Issei pervertence and of what Rias tried to do. Then Izuku heard something. He goes to the source and saw 3 thugs and an but Ddraig, I recognize that but anywhere. That's Asia Argento. Izuku looked more and he realized it was Asia. Imagine Asia is wearing her school uniform. Asia was on the ground and tied by some ropes. Thug smirk let's have some fun. Ddraig, serve her right. She deserve it. Izuku, you know that we have to save her. Ddraig, why? She's the one who let Issei use dress break on her all the time to train. Izuku, I know. But if we let her be raped, what makes better than Issei? Ddraig, I guess you're right. Izuku goes towards the thugs. Izuku, hey. Leave her alone. The thugs looked behind and they saw Izuku. Thug move kid. If you value your life, get out of here. Izuku, I'll give you a chance to leave with every bone intact or you can leave with an arm or a leg broken. The thugs became irritated that a kid is telling them that they charged at him with their quirks, but Izuku easily read their movements and counter them. He then land devastating blows on them. The thugs are on the ground. Izuku leave. The thugs leave immediately. Izuku then goes towards 𝗧𝗍. 𝗧𝗍 had a fear in her eyes because she thought that Izuku will RPE her, but that didn't happen. Izuku cut the ropes with his pocket knife and free 𝗧𝗍. Izuku, are you okay, 𝗧𝗍? 𝗧𝗍*** worried***, yes, I'm fine. Izuku, what are you doing here? 𝗧𝗍, I come here for something. Izuku, what is it? 𝗧𝗍** on her knees**, please give Ddraig back to Issei. Izuku, I'm sorry 𝗧𝗍. But I can't do that. It's not my decision. It's Ddraig's decision and I respect that. Besides, I'm pretty sure that most of girls from your school are glad that Ddraig is no longer with Issei. 𝗧𝗍, but Issei suffer from Ddraig loss. Izuku, ye suffer. What about Ddraig suffering? How would you feel being called a name you hate? 𝗧𝗍, Izuku, that's what I thought. In my opinion, Issei deserved that Ddraig leave him. It's better this way. 𝗧𝗍 got angry. 𝗧𝗍, how dare you to talk about Issei pain like nothing when you don't know *** touch Izuku's *** know anything about pain. 𝗧𝗍 felt all the pain Izuku has inside him. 𝗧𝗍 crying you or pain is Izuku, do you think I don't know? Now I'm gonna let you stay at my place for tonight because it might be more dangerous for you to walk home. Especially because those idiots will come again. And tomorrow I'm gonna help you get back. Izuku shoo 𝗧𝗍 where he live and enter inside there. Izuku explained to Izumi about 𝗧𝗍 and they let her sleep on the couch, but not before Izumi to have a nice talk with 𝗧𝗍. Izumi** murder intent** try something on my Oni-chan and I'm gonna send you to heaven personally. 𝗧𝗍 felt scared because of that. Izuku then prepared the food and all three started to eat. Then Izuku and Izumi got to bed while 𝗧𝗍 changed into some pajamas. Izumi let her borrow. The next day Izuku woke up and he saw that he still has his arms wrapped on Izumi waist. Izuku morning. Izumi morning. But Oni-chan, can you stop 𝗬𝗲𝗄 from rubbing on my thighs? Izuku looked down and he saw his 13-inch python hardened and rubbing on Izumi thighs. Izuku, admit it that you love it. Izumi put her hands on the face to cover her blush. They got a shower and goes downstairs to prepare breakfast. Fortunately for 𝗧𝗍, she didn't try anything this night. They eat breakfast and Izuku then sees 𝗧𝗍 to her school. Izuku then goes back home. He still has one day until the court case against Rias with 𝗧𝗍. 𝗧𝗍 enter inside and she was bombarded with tons of questions. 𝗧𝗍, I touched his 𝗧𝗍 and I felt. Rias, what did you felt? 𝗧𝗍 put her hands on her face and started to cry. 𝗧𝗍** crying ** so much pain and suffering. Rias, Aquino, Zenobia, Kaneko and Issei wonder how much pain did 𝗧𝗍 felt when she touched Izuku. Irina doesn't know about Izuku having Ddraig. Court case day. It was time for the court case. Izuku versus Rias with Izuku is his uncle, Nizu. Judge, all of the present ones rise up. Everyone rise up. Judge, sit. All sit down. Judge, we're here to discuss the case for Izuku Midoriya who was accused by the Princess of Demons, Rias Gremory, that Izuku Midoriya stole Ddraig from her friend Issei. Hayateanaguma, correct me if I spell it wrong. Rias, yes. Your Honor. I still sustain my case that Izuku Midoriya stole Ddraig from Issei. Judge, according to the Encyclopedia of the Boost Gear, also known as Ddraig has a mind of his own. And also that they can separate from the one who's inside only if they die or stay too much in a coma, which we know that Issei was in a deep coma. Aquino, yes. And that's when Izuku Midoriya enter in Issei mind and took Ddraig from Issei. Izuku, Your Honor. Permission to speak. Judge, granted. Izuku, now. Instead of me speaking, I'll let Ddraig to speak and tell the truth. Ddraig manifest in front of them as Arch-Regulus size Ddraig. It is I, Ddraig, the Red Dragon Emperor. Judge, Ddraig, can you explain why Izuku Midoriya has you instead of Issei? Ddraig, because I left him. Ever since I discovered his pervert nature, I gather power to free myself from him. And when he was in a coma, I took the opportunity to leave his body. That's when I found Izuku Midoriya. A kind, innocent and honorable soul who's worthy to wield my power. Judge, are you sure that Izuku is more worthy than Issei? Ddraig, absolutely. Izuku showed me many times that he's an honorable soul. He's striving to become stronger and stronger to protect the ones he love and care. Judge, then Ddraig will stay with Izuku Midoriya. Rias, wait. Judge, what is it? Rias, how can we trust Izuku to have Ddraig after he almost RP? But what? Rias showed a video of her being stripped and punched by Izuku. Judge Izuku, explain. Izuku, I didn't do it. True. Rias, why are you siding with him after what he did? Judge, because I have a special spell that allow me to tell which is true and which is lie. Rias and the others paled when they heard that. Judge, I know that. Issei used a spell to make himself look like Izuku, but you missed a few details. Rias, what? Judge, Issei is taller than Izuku. Which mean you tried create fake evidence and to frame Izuku Midoriya. Did you know that this is a crime? I should throw you in a prison. Rias and the others got on their knees and started to beg. Judge, but I'll let Izuku Midoriya to decide your punishment. Izuku drew towards them. Rias and the others paled when Izuku was in front of them. They thought that Izuku will send them to death, but that wasn't the case. Izuku, all of you are suspended for 10 weeks. They rose their heads and looked at Izuku. Judge Izuku Midoriya, are you sure about this punishment? Izuku, yes. Izuku goes and help Issei back up to his feet. Izuku, Issei, despite being a disgusting pervert, I know that deep inside you're having a good heart and kind soul who want to help his friends. Then he goes to Rias and help her rise up. Izuku, Rias, despite being a beach sometimes, no offense. You're a kind person who wants the best for your loved ones. One by one rose up. Izuku, I think we started at the wrong foot. I'm sure we'll be great friends. Smile. All thought, that smile. So pure. Issei, you're right, Izuku. I should have back then that my pervertness will be bad and I saw too late. Promise me that you'll take good care of Ddraig. Izuku, don't worry. I will. Izuku is now in front of Rias. Izuku, Rias, I have nothing against you because I barely know you. So let's be friends. Izuku extend his arm for a shake. Rias took it. Rias, I'm sorry for causing you all this trouble. I'll make sure to make it up for them. The court case was over. Ddraig remained with Izuku. Issei give up on his pervertness and he swear that he'll try his best with his demon powers to protect his loved ones. Izuku returned home where he got some sleep.